in the sky.
Okay, so I might have to do this the old school way.
Oh
Uh,
snap! What's that?
that I had to record it and then fucking post it up. So
Oh,
we're gonna try something new. So
we ain't live.
I will we'll be live later. It's okay.
Live in the den with my man Big Tick. It's like,
You know what it is. Your boy Big Ticket live today.
hey, you know what I'm saying? You know what it is, man. Live in the den with my man Big Ticket. You know what I'm saying?
You know, the one with the suit on. Anyway. Oh man.
Ooh.
Nah, but really, nah, really, really,
Oh,
really.
Ray, your shorts was doing really well, like your little movie skit.
Oh, you on my
Oh,
TikTok?
no, why would I didn't know you had a TikTok. Like,
Oh.
why do you have a TikTok?
Oh, it was to
Ray,
put
you
my
got a
some of that,
TikTok?
it was to put some of them shorts that I was putting them on TikTok.
Oh,
Um,
Ray. No, Ray, not TikTok.
exactly. Cancel it. Well, they about to shut it down. They ban it, so you might want to cancel it early.
I'm about to
Oh,
say,
you talking
Ray.
about on YouTube Shorts?
Yeah,
Oh
Mhm.
yeah, I'm actually like really surprised.
I know.
I know, which it's a sign that I should probably do more skits.
You should. It's probably gonna be hard to find some people that want to be on TV or that want to be famous.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, me and Q.
Wait, is this a real person or y'all just?
Who?
You ain't shit.
I mean, me and Q used to do skits, so
Wait, you and Q live close to each other?
when we went to AI together when we was doing skits.
Oh,
That
Hey,
in
first,
let me tell
college.
y'all something. Let me tell you something, material life.
Hmm.
AI days. I wish we would have had more days to really. If we would have, I'm gonna say it like this because me and Ray, we are alike, but we are so different. But we think alike in so many ways. If we would have known that skits and stuff would have been this like
Big?
big, we had ideas for skits years ago. Years ago, Ray right now to me has one of the greatest skits ideas that I've ever seen. Rent Rent a Hype Man is by far
everybody
spit
loves that one.
it because it's like who nobody would think of that. Like Ray, who thinks of that?
Mm. Well, Ray
And of
doesn't
course,
have.
to be honest, I was supposed to be the hype man, but Ray, of course, knew filled in and was pretty much a better hype man than I was at that point. He just knew what to do.
Yeah, well, Ray don't have a problem with finding people to play in his skits.
Nah, no, Ray,
Ray,
because
At
Ray's a
first, I did. At first, that
yeah.
first,
I'm about to say that's the crazy part. At first, it was hard because everybody had different days of classes, times of days. You know what I'm saying? Our schedules didn't work out the way they was. So it was very difficult to try to get everybody to be in, you know what I'm saying, in unison to get these things done. But once you like read his script and see what direction he's really trying to go, like
mhm.
it's almost like it's almost like you don't need a script. You just really need a description of how the story goes, and he just lets you go on. He just lets you do you because
Yeah.
he pretty much trusts you. He's one of those people that really he knows who to get in certain situations because a lot of the scenarios are like, you know what? I'd love to see Q in this scenario. Just because he knows how Ray is the ultimate point guard when it comes to a lot of those things. He puts he sets you up and puts you in a perfect position for you to do the best that you can in that situation. Ray, I still to this day, I owe Ray one full skit, all because of Rent a Hype Man. Rent a Hype Man was written for me. I just didn't come to class that day.
Well, you was just hanging at home.
Yeah, I ain't gonna
So
lie. Yeah, I was.
did you also get a videography or whatever you call it degree?
I couldn't hear you. What'd you say?
Did you get your degree?
No, no, no. I had a daughter at midterm, on the day of
Mhm.
midterms, so I had to make up for that, and then I had to push back a lot of classes because yeah, and then by the time I actually like started to get everything back in order, school discontinued in 3 months. No point.
What do you mean discontinued?
The AI is not there no more.
Yeah, yeah, it's discontinued. I love using that word.
Wait, that when
They
you
shut
say
school
discontinued, it
down.
just confused me because I was like, how's something just discontinued? Like,
Yeah,
Oh,
they shut.
the kids was wondering too.
Oh my god, it was so
They
it
was
was
still
so
enrolling people, knowing they about to close.
knowing that they were about to close down. They were literally still taking money for classes, knowing they were about to close down. But it was really my class, the class that I came in with, was the last class to graduate. So need
um,
to say, if I would have like let's say if I would have actually finished on time, I would have graduated with Ray and everybody else, and I would have been, what I'm saying. But things happen for a reason. I'm so glad I got my
was
papers.
you going in it for like to make videos also? Because I know father, I think he does something different. Like he
Yeah,
does
no, I wouldn't. No,
cartoons and.
I went in to be a cameraman. That was my thing. I never wanted to write a script until I got around Ray. I was real big on being behind the camera. I'm
Did,
really into that.
When
And
Ray went into to camera, I wasn't even expecting that because I didn't even know Ray like filming.
no, yeah, he's
I
not like
originally, here's the thing. I don't even think knows this. I originally just tried to get into audio.
no. I know. I remember we had
Oh
this
yeah,
conversation.
but after like that first class, and then with Q and
Yeah,
the
he
whole
was like,
the ignorance is real shit, I was like, I think I could do this shit. And
yeah.
then
Oh man, that was the first thing. That was our first video was completely improv, completely. And this was like me and Ray. What's funny is me and Ray met. Me and Ray met at orientation. What made me cool with Ray was the fact that I was high as hell and he was drunk as hell at orientation
yeah, I brought orange juice and vodka to the fucking
in a
orientation
in a water bottle,
and a
and I
water bottle.
smelled like nothing but gas. And right then and there, we was like, "Are
Oh
we
no, I had
supposed
a
to
whole
be?"
liquor bottle.
Yeah, he did.
I had a whole bottle of Ciroc in my and orange juice in my backpack, and I
In
was
his backpack, and we were both slightly late, but we weren't late because nobody was really there on time. We both looked at each other and said, "Are we supposed to be in here?" And we walked in the building, and we realized the building was still being built at the same time, so we were really confused.
That is so funny.
And
yeah,
then I think the next day we had
public speaking,
public speaking.
which was on the
Man,
weekends, like
oh man, it was on the
Friday and
weekends.
Saturday.
Public speaking Friday and Saturday, and I think I had psychology fucking
Psychology on
Saturday too.
Saturday. It was public speaking on Friday, psychology on Saturday.
Psychology on Saturday. When me and Ray realized we were stuck with each other for the next 3-4 years, it was like, you know what? I'm gonna just do my projects with you. And then it was me, him, and Maya. I mean Mia, and us three,
And
because
what
she
was his name?
wasn't.
Benji.
Yeah, and Ben. Oh yeah, Benji.
But
That's my
Benji, that
guy.
nigga would disappear.
He was just there. Benji was more of my speed. He was still in the hood. He just signed up for the class. He just signed up for school just to be there. It was free. That's what he thought. He was trying to be a rapper, and he was trying to, what I'm saying, get plugged in with a lot of people and stuff like that. And what I'm saying, he knew people I knew, so we ended up being cool or whatever. And then I ended up meeting Ray, so it was like a mixture of, what I'm saying, best of both worlds and stuff like that. But Benji, what I'm saying, he was still in the streets, he was still doing him, what I'm saying. So I had to kind of like stray away because, what I'm saying, I had dreams, aspirations, things like that. Not saying he did, but he wanted to be a rapper. I
Why
wanted
you
to
say
do.
I had? Why you say had?
I'm saying like at that moment. I'm not saying I don't have them now. I'm
Oh,
saying I'm
because
saying
y'all.
during
I'm
that
like,
time
man,
period.
did you just lose all your dreams, aspiration, and hopes
Oh
because you
no,
had
these
when it
oh
got a
no.
kid?
Anybody tell you I'm selfish with my dreams. I only share them with a handful of people who seem to go in the right direction. That's why me and Ray's still cool.
Yeah.
Well, Ray's a good person, though. That's why
But
y'all
but
still cool.
Izzy,
He is.
Is he? I think Ray is a nice person now because he was a very bad person as a kid. Ray, I still won't forgive you for what you did to your mom. I don't give a damn.
Oh, when he told her she was heavy.
No, when he treated his mom like a show and tell object.
She talking about the same thing. It's the same
Yeah,
thing.
I know.
The
Mm.
Mother's Day card.
Lord have
I
mercy.
No.
had to share the class. B
Lord have
knows that story.
Yeah, yeah, that's horrible. Like, but yeah,
I think
but
I listened to when your podcast when you had first originally put that story out there. I think it was like when y'all it was like in the beginning stages of your podcast era.
oh
Yeah.
man, yeah, I remember the day he said the story.
And I wasn't expecting this podcast to last as long as it's still going up. Well, it's not the same
Oh,
100% the
you want
same
to know?
crew, but
You want to know something? Technically,
well,
this is the sixth anniversary of the podcast.
What?
oh,
Yes, this is this.
Hey, you know what? You know what? I hate when you do stuff like that.
Yeah, this is
You
technically the
down?
sixth anniversary of the podcast.
Why would you downplay something so significant, man? We've been doing this for 6 years, bro.
no.
Yeah,
The the podcast started in the lounge, man.
So I thought y'all were in a classroom. It sounded like y'all were
it
in a
was
classroom.
it was in the classroom. The one he jumped into was in the lounge because the classroom I usually do it in it was occupied by something I forgot.
It was the computer lab, wasn't it?
Yeah, no. It was the lab. It was the room where the art teacher he just never really just put shit up. He just talked the whole fucking hour
Oh
and
yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah, it was that room.
Mm.
Oh,
I remember I used to hear the doors opening. Like it was like y'all just would like randomly walk in, and then somebody else would add an input. Like it was so like just
authentic.
yeah.
It
Yeah,
was
It was a different group. I think it had a well, y'all always had a seemed to always have a girl because I remember
that was Ebony. Shout out to Ebony.
yeah, but I
shout
remember
out to Ebony. That was
it
my
was
best
an
friend.
episode later on. I remember during the COVID era, and I think Crystal was on there because it was in regards to like the vaccine, and I remember listening into one of the episodes, and it was regards to the vaccine, and y'all had some guy who was I think he's a reservist, and he
Dang.
wasn't getting the shot, and they was gonna kick him out. And there was a girl who was like I think a nurse, or she was in like, and then I feel like it was Crystal, but I'm not sure.
It was probably Crystal. Because
It was
Crystal has done some.
Yeah, and
Shout out.
I don't know if she was the advocate for the vaccine, but it was like
Crystal,
somebody was
Crystal.
definitely fighting.
Crystal was the only girl on the podcast for a minute,
Yeah, and
but she held it down for y'all, man. Crystal, we miss you, baby.
I know.
Don't worry, I harass her every now and then on Instagram. I got her number. I harass her every so often and let her know that if she don't answer me, I'm gonna come blow her house up. But I'm gonna make sure she get out. Her and the kids get out, but I'm gonna still blow it up because why would you not answer me? And she usually answers after.
Yeah, practice is not on Thursdays, so Wednesday, yeah, Thursday.
Yeah, no. Listen.
Yeah, but
But I
damn,
think she
six
also has
years.
her own. She's doing her own channel too.
Oh yeah, I think doing this it kind of inspired her to do her own channel. I'm not putting no words in it, but I think this might have helped. You know.
It does because when you like consistently doing something, and then like you talk about topics and it's about things you like, and you want to put out your own, like your 2 cent too. I like it. I like doing our after party one because we get to review videos and just say what we want to say. I like doing
Hey,
the
I'm not gonna lie.
podcast thing.
I'm a little jealous about the after party thing, but I can't be because we got Q and Rays, so I can't really be jealous. I actually enjoy y'all after party podcast.
Yeah, me too.
I do.
Me and
I
Ray would talk.
enjoy it.
We can be honest.
Yeah, y'all. That one night it caught me off guard, and I was listening. I don't remember exactly, But to hear y'all like just hearing y'all feed off of each other. Anytime you talk to Ray, Ray is just like I keep saying he's a point guard. It's like he knows exactly what to say, how to set it up, and he knows who to say it to trigger certain
Mhm.
things. And it's like when you got somebody like that that's running the show, it makes it so much easier for you.
Yeah. And he finds good things. Like he don't just be finding like you can just on YouTube you can find anything.
Right.
It could be any random thing. Don't have make no sense to be on here. But he find good things that's like talkable points.
But he finds things that are relevant not only to what's going on right now, but what's relevant to the people that is in the podcast. Because granted,
Hmm.
it's a lot of things. It's a lot of things we don't care about for real. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he knows that. He knows that. Oh, why would I bring this up? This not worth the conversation with them. But then he knows that certain things will trigger us.
I
Like
guess he don't want to be a Joe Budden podcast.
yeah, but oh man, that don't say that in front of him, please.
Cause
Uh,
Joe would bring up any random thing. I mean, it
Like
don't
Joe, you
like
don't even watch sports. Why are you talking about sports, bruh?
that
Well,
took
I seen the video last week, and it was saying Stephen A. Smith called LeBron James the second greatest player in the world. What how do you think? How do you feel about Stephen A? Nobody care. This ain't that type of podcast.
well, remember when he had that other podcast with him, Remy Ma, and some other black girl and some other black boy?
It was Ebony K. Williams. It was okay.
That was
Who
her?
knows? I hate Joe
Ebony
Budden's
K. Williams.
podcast.
No,
No,
that was not her.
okay. It was another chick. I think her name was
Okay,
It's
Joe.
funny because Freddie Gibbs got a song with her name, Scotty Bean. Her name.
Yeah, Scotty Beam. Oh,
Okay,
she was terrible. That girl.
she was terrible, and then they replaced her with Ebony K. Williams.
Oh, I didn't see when they replaced her because I stopped watching it after a while. Because that girl she was just irking my nerve. She was just, she would say stuff that don't make no sense, and I feel like Remy had to check her on a consistent basis, and I was just like, for Remy to constantly having to like inform you is crazy to me, and you the educated one.
Yeah,
But that just speaks to the reality of like that's why I never watched Joe Budden's podcast on a consistent basis. I like and granted I'm a very versatile individual. I've given a lot of podcast chances because you never some people just don't agree with certain things and then they'll bash the entire podcast because of one statement
Yeah.
or something like that. So you know what I'm saying? You just genuinely be like, you know what, I don't like them either. But no, I'm not that type of person. You know? Uh so I genuinely give a lot of podcast chances, but a lot of them ruin it.
Yeah.
Like Fresh and Fit. Like that is a podcast like I heard so much about it. It wasn't even that I was interested. It was just like y'all cannot be serious that this podcast is just this like sexist. And then I see it and I'm like, what the hell am I watching? No offense. Like no offense. I don't I'm not bashing anybody's podcast. You know what I'm saying? Like we are all different people. We all have different opinions. So I'm not here to talk about nobody else's opinion. But just as far as like how I'm used to a conversation, like how I've had conversations with multiple people. You know what I'm saying? I've had we've all sat in the lounge and had like a general conversation between like 10 of us, men and women. You know, and
Hmm.
there's never been a point of time that I felt like I had to assert my dominance over a woman to get my point across.
Yeah.
I'm just Ray will tell you I'm too smooth for that. I'm too cool for that, man. I'm you know what I'm saying? I ain't got to do all that. You know what I'm saying? I just it's not necessary. And I feel like everybody deserves the opportunity to say what they got to say. I don't like when some podcasts be like, "Oh, you're wrong, you're wrong, you're wrong, you're stupid." You know what I'm saying? This is what you should do
Hmm.
for a man. This is what you do for a man. I'm like, what y'all don't understand is you can't say what you need to do for a man because a lot of men are different. Me personally, a lot of the stuff you think a woman would have to do for me, she ain't got to do it. I was raised different. But but if I say that then I'm simping on, or I'm picking it, and that's because of how these platforms and podcasts are. You know what I'm saying? It's basically what you like, what you gravitate to. I just think
Now,
Reddit.
now the chat wants to know, oh, what is it that they don't have to do?
What do they not have to do?
Yeah, you just,
I don't require the cooking every night, cleaning and all that good stuff. I require a companion, not a maid, not a mother, not none of that. I need a partner in crime. That's what I need. I need some.
Lord,
I
you
prefer.
trying to get somebody in prison.
No. We ain't gotta. It ain't gotta be petty crime. It ain't gotta be illegal crime. It's just like in
Not literally,
situations.
B. Not,
In situ, in,
not literally, B.
shut up, Ray. You get what I'm saying?
Right, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Crime. There don't need to be no crime.
No. Okay. Look. What I'm saying is, Ray. You know what I'm saying? All right. Even with me and Ray, and with our partnership, with our teamwork and how we work,
Hmm.
Ray 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 dots his T's and crosses his I's. I don't, and sometimes it backfires.
And I be triple, quadruple.
Exactly. But I will put the footwork in to do all the extra stuff. But
Mhm.
Ray might just gotta go back around and be like, "Hey, Q, you didn't fix this. Let's straighten this up a little bit. Let's straighten this up a little bit. I like the idea. Let's straighten this up because you know what I'm saying. That's just how I am. So with me,
I still think y'all should definitely do. Well, Ray has the little, what's that thing called that they do in Maryland? The little meetup.
or the DC meet,
Oh, the DC meet. Oh, street meet.
yeah, the street meet.
Wait, you in DC also?
I mean, see, I would do that. I would do that. I plan on doing that. But it's like it's this one girl I don't want to run into that does it too. So it's like
Time out. We might need to get off and record so we can hear this.
no, I don't really want to. I mean, yeah, we can talk about it after. We can talk about it later. We can all have this conversation. Ray knows what I'm talking.
You
Ray
got a
knows what I'm talking
stalker?
about. So it's
Q,
just a little.
you got a stalker?
No,
Oh,
no,
wow.
no, I don't have a stalker. Let's not say that. But there is a bitterness between us that I would not like to resurface. I just rather stay away.
Who's on the bitter end? She or you?
I think it's both of us. No, seriously. I think it's honestly one of those situations where a problem wasn't resolved and there was too much resentment instead of like trying to like move past the situation. And I'm a very nonchalant individual with certain things. I'm not a problem person. I don't like problems. I don't like conflict. I don't like stuff like that. I try to diffuse it as much as I can because I know I can go to another level. So I try to like I no seriously no I'm not no
You,
don't laugh at me. Ray knows me. Ray knows me.
you just said you don't like probably you said I can take it to another end. Or did I hear wrong?
I will take it to another stratosphere. I will it's not right. It's not cool. So I try to like I do everything in my power to prevent that. And it comes off as nonchalant or you know what I'm saying I lack emotion, but it's like you don't want me to show emotion. You do not want me to I'm not good at it. So I try to like look, it's not that serious. Let's just talk about it. And some people don't like that. Some people like you to be like I'm just like really emotional with what I'm not that type of person. And for you to try to force
Okay,
me to be that type of person,
love y'all crazy.
it's weird. But either way,
That's why you got to stalk them. I
e-
see why.
either way, it's just you know that's the only thing. But you know,
It's emotionally scarred.
no, I'm not really that.
No, she is emotionally scarred by you.
But I think yeah, I do. But I say all of this because I always drag a conversation. But I say all of that to say, Ray, thank you. I am like constantly like in debt with you just because of this podcast. This podcast has opened my eyes to a lot of things. It's given me a lot of ideas for a lot of things. A lot of people have reached out to me to help them start their podcast. And I'm like,
Ah.
yeah, a lot of people. And the first thing I say is, yeah, but I gotta consult with my partner because you know
Hey. Go
because
ahead, partner. Well, you know I'm going to school to become a lawyer, so y'all ever need me to look at them contracts.
oh yeah,
Not right
oh
now,
yeah. See, they don't
but
know. See, people don't know. They don't know. I got a whole team. I got a we are a unit. We are a group. They don't want my team to come on the podcast. We are like the D Generation X, sort of. If we were, who would you be? Who would you be, Ray? Would you be Triple H?
I'll be the road dog, Jesse James.
Of course you would. Like you just cut the music.
Cut the music. He was my favorite. Much as I love Shawn Michaels and Triple H, I said I'd be the road dog, Jesse James.
Oh, of course. So that would make Wallace Mr. Ass. Okay.
If that's the case,
Okay. I could be Shawn Michaels.
I'm an ass man. That mean Dion. That mean Dion Triple
Yeah, Dion. Yeah, Dion is definitely Triple H because he definitely ruins everything.
the game.
The game, and I'm gonna win. Oh well, since we are on the wrestling subject, I want to get this out the way. Oh my God, wrestling is so entertaining right now. It's just amazing.
Oh yeah,
Oh man, to see The Rock whoop that boy ass, it was like, oh yeah, this is real. The PG era is over with. He is adamant on walking around with that belt.
he is really like embodied this final boss persona. I'm loving it.
It's amazing, but it's also going to create conflict, and I can't wait for it.
Yeah.
It's setting up for beautiful conflict. It's setting up for everything that's going to be amazing because you know who's really the final boss? Is it The Rock? Is it Roman Reigns? Find out on the next episode of Dragon Ball Z.
Look. It's funny that you mentioned wrestling, because there. I'm not gonna do it now, but I'm gonna just show you. I found this, and it's like a 128 song bracket containing the greatest WWE theme songs ever, and it was just like uh, basically it's a NCAA tournament bracket for like WWE theme songs, and I wanted to run through it today.
Oh man, that's difficult to be honest because
I was gonna start some shit today. That's why I said I wanted it to be lighthearted.
oh
Um,
yeah, well we need the rest of the boys to we got to vote.
if they come, I sent the bat signal. I don't know if they hear or not. But
You know, Nightwing does his own thing, and you know what I'm saying. You know, Red Hood is dead at this point, so you know he just shows up when he wants to.
okay, but shoot, I do. We might as well get with the show. First things first. Welcome everybody to another episode of the 6 year anniversary of the You Know What, Let Me Just Say podcast. I am your host, Ray. With me, as always, we got Material Life.
I think she left. I think she might come out.
Damn. Okay. And now we have Q the Reese God.
Of course, I'm here.
Okay.
Material, we waiting for you.
I'm pretty sure they come back. Okay, before we start though, I wanna get your thoughts of Miss Hustle Women of the Year.
Ah, Miss Hustle. Finally. Finally, you are getting the recognition that you deserve. You are one of the better female battle rappers. And she has like it. She got a resume this year.
She did have a resume. Do you think Jazz got robbed though? Jazz had a resume too.
Yeah, Jazz robbed. No, I think Jazz is she's going through the LeBron James syndrome.
You can't win every year.
Yeah, it's sort of like that thing. It's like it's you get shell shock from her winning everything. It's sort of like how Geechee Gotti was at one point. It was like he was winning every year, and it was like,
She, I was about to say, that man won back to back, and then I think he fucking actually no, he didn't win 3 years in a row.
nah, he won 3 out of 4 though.
He won 3 out of 4, and then he won his fourth one, and I was like,
Yeah. So like I think that's the case. But I also do think that Miss Hustle's resume is slightly more impactful, slightly. Like by a hair. Like by the smallest hair possible.
when did Jazz battle Geechee? Was it this year or
Uh
last year?
that I wanna say that might have been last year.
Cause okay, I was about to say so because I think that battle with Geechee, I was like, y'all, it's like as much as because I think the battle with Geechee would have been a deciding battle. I was like, but I didn't know if that was last year or the year before last.
Yeah,
Or
she battled Charlie Clips this year.
that I feel like that was also another battle. I was like, damn, how you battle Clips and not get woman of the year? I thought it
Yeah,
was a shoe in. I'm gonna be
but
honest. I thought Jazz was
but
gonna win. I thought it was gonna be a shoe in.
Hustle did beat. I mean, we knew she was gonna beat Arsenal. I kinda had my money on she, and then she didn't she battled what's my man Chess.
Yeah, and Chess fucking got 3-0.
Yeah, Chess got 3-0 by her. Like that right there is like okay, like because she was going crazy. So I give her that. I give her the nod for Women's Champion of the Year. But if Jazz would have won, I would have gave her the nod too. I think that's the issue I'm having. Is more like you can't really. I'm not gonna say Jazz got robbed. How about that? It was a close race. Jazz didn't get robbed. It wasn't a unanimous decision. It wasn't Steph Curry. You know what I'm saying? It's undoubtable. It was more of a Joel Embiid versus Jokic thing.
Mm.
It's closer than what you think. Is really off of your preference and the impact of the battles that you want to use to, you know what I'm saying, to highlight their resume. And that's all it was. It was just preference. It's really based off preference and who they battled and the impact of the battle. If it was a 3-0, if it was a 2-1, stuff like that. I think because Miss Hustle has two 3-0s under her belt that you kind of they kind of wanted to give it to her. She kind of deserved it. She kind of worked her ass off for it. So, you know what I'm saying? You got to take what you get, Jazz. What you should do is go ahead and battle Miss Hustle again and spank her if you feel that way. I'm that's ultimately how I feel about these situations. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, when K Shine won champion of the year, if
He
I'm not
never
mistaken,
won champion of the year.
he never won. He's never won. Okay. When K Shine was on that like 10-15 battle win streak.
Yeah.
That's what it was. When he was on that 10-15 battle win streak, I forgot who it was that he battled in this small room. Dang, it wasn't Danny Myers. It was
Dose.
huh?
Dose.
No, it wasn't Dose.
Geechee Gotti.
No. It was a small room. It was COVID.
Oh, twerk.
No,
He did a one rounder with twerk, and like it was no.
no, you know who I'm talking about. He's an older battle rapper.
The
Ah,
nigga Matt Punch, right?
he had the line with the wire. It's crazy how comfortable you are with
Chilla
somebody wire,
Jones.
huh?
Chilla Jones.
Chilla Jones. Situations like that. I feel like in those situations, to prove that you got snubbed is to beat the person who won. To prove that you like, that's just genuinely how I feel. That's why I have my respect for Hitman Holler because whoever y'all say is the best, I'll come and battle him and make him look smaller than what he is, and then move on to the next person. That's basically what he does. K. Shine was on a winning streak. He came in and 3-0'd him and sent him packing. Tay Rock was the hottest thing smoking at that time. He came in and 2-1 Tay Rock and smoked him. It's like even Bill Collector. Bill Collector was on a run. Bill Collector was winning. He came in, barely beat Bill Collector though, barely, but he won. I just feel like in these situations, I do feel like honestly, if you really want a champion of the year, it should be a champion of the year tournament. I really think I just honestly feel like it should be a maybe a 4 maybe 8 man race with seeds. I think everybody should vote on who the top seed is, who the bottom seed is. You know, we can have 8 people that we prefer. You know what I'm saying? These are the 8 people that we want to nominate as champion of the year. And you know what I'm saying? Based on the votes, they do seeds, and whoever comes out is the champion of the year. And it truly shows who's the best. I mean, you might
That
see a
makes
lot of
sense.
you might run into a oh, she's back. Hey, Material Life. You might see a lot of rematches.
Hey to y'all when I came back, but
I'm sorry. That's my fault.
I heard you, B. I heard you.
It's my fault. I'm sorry. But like, I just feel like that for people not to feel snubbed, it should be like instead of just the. I think the criteria that they use to crown champion of the night, I mean champion of the year, should be the criteria they use to see these people to where there's a tournament and then like the championship is like a Summer Madness or Gnome or something like that, and whoever wins, you know what I'm saying, gets the belt that night, gets the money, and you know what I'm saying, and it's done like that. I really feel like if it was done like that, Geechee might have not won champion of the year as many times as he did.
You know what's funny? You say that because when he won back to back, and I think one of those years I was like, K. Shine should have got it. I think
Yeah.
the second year, and he beat Geechee, but people were still giving it to Geechee. I was like, I don't think people like K. Shine that much.
Nah, I really don't. I've never thought people like Kayshawn that much, but Kayshawn is fire. I talk bad about a lot of battle rappers. Kayshawn is fire. He is fire. When he gets in his bag, it's crazy. So I feel like to prevent to solve that issue, that is a way that I would implement champion of the year. I feel like you get the 8 best people, or you could do a test run. You get the 4 best people that you feel like is champion of the year. Let them, you know what I'm saying, battle it out in a small room or something like that. Let them do it at you know what I'm saying. Let them battle it out in a small room, and then you know what I'm saying the championship battle will be on the main stage, and whoever wins that is champion of the year.
You know what I want to see is a stupid ass idea, but I want to see like a Royal Rumble like battle
Oh, that'd be crazy.
where you just put 10 random rappers and let them all just battle each other.
Yeah, just have 16. Just have 16 for every battler that's on the stage or some shit. And then you get a random when the random number comes up, you got to come in and I don't know how that would work, but that would be cool though.
Yeah. The closest thing we got was like the quiet room, but that one was like three. It was like three at a time, and then like I don't know, it's weird, but I feel like it could work, but it has to have some stipulations. Father done into the chat.
Fada.
How's it going, Father?
I just smoked. You know what I'm saying? I'm chilling.
Oh yeah, my man sounds zooted and booted.
So, you know what today is, Father?
What is today, Ray?
Today is our 6 year anniversary of starting this
It's our
podcast.
anniversary.
Really?
Do you
Yeah,
know what
I looked it up on my
today
Facebook memories. Yes, this
is?
is around this time
It's
as when we
our
started our podcast. Yes.
anniversary.
6? By the way, that was beautiful. Cute. Thank you.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Somebody
um,
respecting the game.
bruh, I'm just saying, like, I feel, you know what? I'm in a good mood tonight.
Let's
I
go.
was watching a video, bruh. There was a song that I heard on Newgrounds way back in the motherfucking day. Like, way back in the day. It is 2024, and somebody fucking remixed it in a video. The way I marked out, nigga. Do you remember when AJ Styles fucking came out in Royal Rumble and I marked out so hard I fucking disconnected from everything,
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
nigga? Bro, I marked the fuck out because I'm like, who would have motherfucking thought? I haven't heard that song in years.
Oh yeah,
I was like,
I marked out.
yo,
I marked out when Matt and Jeff Hardy came back out.
oh, bro, that
I was at a
WrestleMania.
bar when that happened.
Oh,
I went stupid.
yo,
Yo,
I
when
went fucking nuts.
random when Edge like came out on the Royal Rumble was also in the bar. There was a girl that went to the bathroom and I yelled out, "Oh my God, it's Edge!" I swear to God, the girl ran right out the bathroom.
It was like Edge.
I'm not about to miss Edge, nigga. My bladder can fucking wait.
Hey, I swear to God. Hey,
She
I was,
ran right back into that bathroom. Though I was like,
we
"Oh
was
shit!"
definitely me, my father, my uncle, and my little brother. We were all in the living room watching this. And when I still remember when New Day came out and said, "There's another team," and they was like, who," and then I just heard the music drop. Doom, 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 doom. I went
Nigga.
nuts.
It was the
I went
first beat. The first beat of the song. That was it.
doom, 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 doom. I went berserk. I said, no, the fuck they didn't. And then they came back and won. I was even more at when they won. I said, yes, WWE, you're doing something. But then they ruined it, of course.
Nah,
Okay.
but you know, that was one of the greatest returns. Like actually. That's like,
Yeah, that was one of the great returns.
Yeah, that's like top five. I don't care what nobody.
yeah, that's
That
top
was,
five,
that was like top
honestly.
five. I think another return that like shocked me was, of course, when John Cena was like doing the open challenge for the championship because then nobody want to fight him, and then all of a sudden Brock Lesnar came out.
Oh my.
Oh, when
That
he was like, he
that
tried to,
that right there, you want to talk? Everybody who knows me knows I have a distinct dislike for John Cena only because he has the Hulk Hogan syndrome.
Yeah.
But when Brock Lesnar walked out of there, I said, finally, my prayers have been answered. Send him to the shadow realm. WrestleMania 16 times. Woo, man, that was beautiful. To watch that man get suplexed 16 times. I'm like, Brock, I didn't even know you
It was
had this in
2012,
you.
not 13.
You said what?
Nah, I was trying to remember the year of that. It was 2012.
Yeah.
I thought it was 13, but it was 12. He came back to that John Cena challenge.
Suplex City. That was the beginning of Suplex City. Oh my God. Do it again. Do it
Bitch.
again. If you were there, you would have heard me saying that. Do it again. Again. Oh no. Oh no, motherfucker. Where you thought you was going? Get over here. Again. Oh man, it was so beautiful. Yeah, WWE returns were just like, Edge coming back. That was great. Whenever Shawn Michaels shows up, it's for some reason it's amazing. He's just like super hype. You know who I don't like when they return? It's Hulk Hogan. I don't care.
I don't care either.
I do not care.
Like,
Shut up. Rip the shirt. Come on.
also, this is unrelated. This is related, but like, I have to say this real quick in the motherfucking podcast. Now that we're on the topic, bruh, Jade, Bianca, and Naomi. Oh
Ray.
my God,
Ray.
Yeah,
God is good.
What was
that,
I
Just like
just talking?
Montez
What
Ford
was I
said.
talking about earlier?
you was talking about those three black women.
Okay, those beautiful. Hold up. Oh, wait,
Beautiful.
wait. Those beautiful three black women. Let's get it straight because Jade. Oh my God. Forget the body, the face. It's the face. It's the face. It's like, God damn, how could you be so beautiful, but so terrorizing? My God. She she is giving me Charlotte Flair feels where I'm just like, I'm just waiting for you to be a bad guy so I could just fall in love with you, please.
Oh, a heel Jade Cargill?
Oh
Is
my
that what you
God.
want?
What? Father,
Woo.
you know what that's capable of.
Bro, when she did it in AEW, bro,
Like seriously,
she was a menace. Like,
she was
actually,
a complete menace to all society,
she was a
man and
fucking
woman.
menace.
The boot,
But
she will kick you to oblivion.
I was just happy Naomi was there because I saw her. I saw what she did in TNA when she was back there, bro. She literally like held that championship and like made it a star.
So, all
Like,
right. So, Father, I got a question. Since we're talking about women in championships, how do you feel about them adding another title to the women's division?
I would like an intercontinental championship for the women.
That's
I
exactly what Q was saying.
I said a European title. We haven't seen it in forever.
European title. Okay, interesting.
I mean, we got an intercontinental title. We got a U.S. title. We need a European title. We haven't seen that in years. I feel like if you want to implement something, and I also, me and Ray also came up with an idea. Actually, Ray came up with this idea. I'm not even gonna lie. Ray came up with the it's a three every 3 weeks there to be a specific show called Girls Night Out with just women.
Ladies' night for wrestling.
Ladies Night.
No, I mean, we've been said that that Evolution pay per view needs to come back in some form. I don't know why they stopped doing that
That because like it's
because that was
too many
honestly still one of the best pay per views I've ever seen.
I
like
agree.
it's too many women that are that have the star power that for it to just be two championships, two singles championships in the women's division is too many. Okay, no, it's three if you count in the NXT Women's Championship, but it's too many women in this division now. Where your favorite female superstar just might be an afterthought because she will never get that push or that chance because it's too many. Some people like we need a Natalia to hold a European title to keep it relevant, to keep, you know what I'm saying, those B list, you know what I'm saying, wrestlers relevant, to keep them in the loop to where they a fan base is created to where they can get the push that they deserve. Because everybody is not gonna have the aura for people to gravitate to them. The same, and it's the same way in the men's division. You know, a lot of our favorite wrestlers held the Intercontinental title, held the U.S. title forever because, you know what I'm saying, they brought relevancy to those titles and because they had a fan base. I feel like the women are growing a fan base that there needs to be a minor title in SmackDown and Raw. It's too many women.
Too many girls.
Too many girls. It's it's too many. Like, you know what I'm saying? When do you we may never see Naomi hold a WWE championship again.
I don't
But
believe that.
we I said we may. I didn't say,
Uh,
I don't believe it. I say we may. But if there's
Carry
a but if there's a European title or a US title that she can hold on to, just so she can hold on to her fan base and people don't feel like she's an afterthought, to push her back into the championship, you know what I'm saying, realm. Because, after a while, WWE, they get stuck in their ways, they get stuck in this little bubble, and they focus on a certain a certain amount of superstars in that area. Like we pretty much can name on our fingers always going to be in the running for a title. We pretty much already know this. So I feel like a minor title will actually help, you know what I'm saying, boost the women's division that's already being boosted with the athleticism and the creativity that these women are coming with now. It's a different era. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no more Divas Championship. That shit is over with.
I mean, all of that is cool and all, but my thing, and Ray agrees with me all the time, is booking. Just book them correctly. Even
That's
regardless of whether if it's a championship or not, just book them correctly. Because that was my motherfucking issue with Toni Storm when she was in WWE. Her booking was fucking trash. That's why she left.
I agree.
So it's like, bruh, like the booking has to be good. The storylines actually have to fucking mean something. Don't just put two random girls and make them fight because she interfered in my max accidentally because they like doing that shit. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
they
Like,
still go with the '90s thing.
now I gotta give a shout out to Candice LeRae because when she ran down fucking Maxine Dupree,
Yeah, that was hilarious.
I'm sorry,
That was hilarious.
I fucking laughed. I was like, damn.
Since we talking about people running down, the this this WrestleMania is going to be so entertaining. I can't wait because The Rock has really been showing his ass. Somebody need to take that Versace vest off of him
Stop it.
because he's really been in his bag lately. I don't know what it is. This this big bully Rock, I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying the guy who antagonizes and pisses you off, but you can't beat him.
You can't whoop me.
You can't whoop. Do something about it. That's who the Rock is right now, and I love every minute of it. It's like it's something I've been waiting for a minute. Not with the Rock, but just somebody that genuinely is like, oh, nigga, you can't do nothing with me anyway. So I mean, do something about it. I'm gonna say what I want. You want to keep putting your nose in this business? Oh, I'm gonna show you. Let me go get my belt and let Uncle Rock show you better than I could tell you.
But wasn't that always the Rock's personality though?
Yeah, but The Rock, he's always been an asshole, but he's been like, how do you say it? He's been like the prize. You get what I'm saying?
The prize.
He has. He's been the prize. That's his. That's when he's like when he's bad. He's more into his value rather than being the beat your ass type of person. Now he's like beat your ass type of guy. Back then he was, I'm a product of this company. I'm the people's champ. You can't do this to me because I'm the highest paid athlete. I'm Hollywood Rock. I've been in movies. You know what I'm saying? He's always had this arrogant persona to where like I'm better than you because I'm a box office. Now he's to a point where it's like, nigga, I'm better than you because I'm the Rock, because I can beat you, because You can't beat me.
I
I'm
don't
the
think
final
he's
boss.
when you think about the guy who used to lift that one eyebrow up, um, can you smell what the rock is cooking? The one that used to do the whole you can suck it. The one that used to just walk around with his shirt off just because he could. Like Rock has always been like he has from the very moment he has had that same personality where he even when he gets his ass beat, he still thinks he's untouchable.
I mean,
Uh
in a way, he is. It's only really like two, three people who can really like get in the Rock's business, and Stone Cold, Triple H, and
well those are legends.
exactly. But that's the aura that he has now. He has sort of a LeBron James type of thing. Like everybody in his class is retired and injured and done and gone, and it's over with. And he's the last one standing. He's the man. Everything goes through me. He's like, I'm the Rock. I'm the reason this business is where it is right now. You can't do nothing about it. You need to kiss my feet and praise me because I am that. And if
Kiss
you
my
don't,
Converse. My man
Because
coming out with the Versace suits.
yeah,
yeah,
right, you know what I'm saying? He's
during
basically
his
like,
era, like when we calculate his era, which was like, our age group, we was watching it. It was him, John Cena, Triple H, Undertaker.
let,
Ugh.
let's let's kind of push John Cena out of that.
Yeah, John Cena wasn't really. He came later.
Uh, so our
He
so
was still in the Rock's group, like
no,
because
not
the
really.
Rock was
Okay,
technically
Because they
our
did
halfway
the
there.
match in
so our
WrestleMania.
so our era, the era you're talking about is Shawn Michaels, Triple H, Stone Cold, The Rock, Mankind, Undertaker, Kane. Uh, did I say
Ugh,
Shawn Michaels? I
Kane,
did say Shawn.
Undertaker.
The Attitude Era. The Attitude
Yeah,
Era.
the Attitude Era. You had
Mhm.
Jeff Hardy, Matt Hardy. You had the Dudley Boys. You had Edge and Christian. It was stacked at that point. So like,
And
the,
gorgeous, just sexy all around. Just
okay, we didn't need that. All right. So the point is,
She's a let her have it. Let her have it. Let her have
oh
it.
no, she got it. The Rock is the Rock. I can't
no,
front.
it wasn't just The Rock though. When you look at the lineup, it was just purely. It was just sexy. Even old sexy was still sexy.
Oh, oh. So the
Like
Undertaker
it was
turned
a
you
bunch
on.
of old people with six packs.
So the Undertaker turned you on, huh? Rest in
Yo,
peace.
you be surprised. The Undertaker. A lot of people, a lot of ladies love the Undertaker. You be surprised.
Even
Nah,
like when he, oh Jesus.
she's having a moment. Okay,
No, but when you think about how good like WWE, WrestleMania, all that was back then compared to like it's probably still good now, but I was a
it's
kid
better
back
now.
then. It was just so entertaining because like the fake slaps and the fake like the over exaggeration of like being thrown over the ring and onto the table while the guys are giving like the commentary. Like it was a lot. And then you find out it was all fake and then they just made it even better. It was just like
But nah, yeah, you're right.
people would go missing, then they'll come back and like it'll be like a whole movie on the way they came back from the dead or whatever.
No social media.
No, literally the dead.
No social media. I swear.
That
Hey,
was definitely
I'm
the
gonna tell
Undertaker.
y'all.
Undertaker done died and
Hey,
resurrected at
hey,
least three
hey,
times.
Vince McMahon.
Ray, get out of my head. I was about to be like, the Undertaker has been buried alive on numerous occasions. I watched the Undertaker's casket get struck by lightning
The casket's
Multiple
on fire!
times.
The casket's
multiple
on
times.
fire!
He's
Exactly
he's
what I'm talking about.
alive.
That era, it was just nothing but great. Like
Oh,
these guys now, they're doing things, and I guess it's not as big as what the guys back then did. Like
to see Paul to see Paul Bearer walking down the stage, walking down the ramp, pointing pointing at who Kane is going to get. Kane is going to get you.
Do they
to
even still do cage matches like they used
Yeah,
to?
the Hell in a Cell. They still do Hell in a Cell. But to be fair, B, what other show would you know that they be like, hey, let's power bomb an old lady through a table?
Shout out the May, man.
Just Bubba Ray Dudley just power bombing old women through tables and shit. What other
Hey,
show?
Slim, Bubba Ray will never be okay with me for that.
I don't
You
know.
want to know what the crazy part is? It was her idea.
It was
It
her
was
idea.
her
Mm.
idea. May Young did not give a fuck, man.
Because
She was
Bubba Ray
down
was
for
like,
the
I don't know
game.
about putting the old lady through the table. She's like, oh, you put me through this table. He
You
was
gonna put me through this table?
like, damn.
I ain't
Are
no
you
bitch,
sure?
Bubba Ray.
Man, put that bitch through a table, Bubba.
After that, you gotta put it through the table.
Man,
Motherfucking shaving man going through real glass. Talking about we gonna go through.
what? Nigga, mankind got choke slammed from the top of the fucking Hell in the Cell. Who forgot that? And then stupid ass Shane McMahon thought he was going to jump from the top of the cell, and it just fell on the table. Like,
Good God Almighty! Good God Almighty! I still remember.
nah. The funniest thing is Spike Dudley being like the biggest fucking
Ragdoll.
rag doll to ever live. Like,
Bruh, the stuff I seen him like take. No
Mm-hmm.
man should be walking,
Oh no.
let alone able to perform a wheelchair the way Spike Luddy done took fucking hits.
man, they tried to powerbomb him through a table and missed.
That still is like one of the most painful joints I see. I was like, ooh.
I know that hurt.
You know what he said? He said it didn't hurt really.
Man, he tripping.
No,
He was
Spike
high.
Dudley got a high tolerance of pain. I think that's why he can be able to do this shit.
Clearly, the way Brock Lesnar ragdolled his ass across the
No,
fucking ring.
Rhino. No, Rhino used to give him the work. The shit I see
No,
Rhino do to
who
that man,
was
I'm
that?
like, oh my god.
Man, Brock Lesnar powerbombed that nigga like 10 times in a row. Didn't let him go. Like, come on, man. This nigga was like, oh my god. It was so painful to watch. It was like watching it was like watching Frieza punch Vegeta in the fucking rib for two
Kidneys
episodes.
in the kidneys.
For like 3 episodes. Like that shit was painful to fucking watch, man. It was just like, damn, like, but our era will always reign supreme. But this era right now is actually like it's sort of going back to our era, but not as bad. But
Oh,
once it gets,
WWE's going to Netflix, so
I'm about to say once it hits Netflix, it's all over with.
They about to really go off on
Uh,
Netflix.
man, hey,
The
somebody is
thing
actually going to have sex on.
Like nah,
hey,
like
shout out to
they
my
about
nigga
to go
Edge, man.
off.
Shout out to my
I
nigga
don't
Edge, man.
the problem is I don't think they could ever go because the thing is during our era it was like they were doing new things. Now everything they're doing now is just a repeat of what was already done. So it's not new to us. It's not new. It's like it's kind of hard when our era did. They tried so many random like crazy, outrageous, out of the box content. Like they was just throwing out content and content and content and content and so like the new guys, all they can do is continue to repeat the same cycle over and over and over.
But that's why I say we should all give thanks and gratitude to a guy named Bray Wyatt because his creativity and his mind like set a blueprint for so much
Mhm.
that we see now because he went outside of the box and like it was something we were waiting for so long.
Yeah, because they used to. You remember they would like kidnap them and like bury them alive, and then like make them miss miss a fight. It was just they was doing a lot.
Oh, they was
Like,
about to sacrifice somebody on the cross.
Bruh, nigga.
Oh
Have
man,
you
shout out
seen
to the
how many
Undertaker,
times
man.
Undertaker done fucking crucified somebody?
Man,
I think
the
there was one
Undertaker.
episode. Someone was at the hospital. And then, like, how you go from being all the way at the hospital to make it to the fight? Like, bruh, really? I'm
Okay,
like,
somebody
yo,
say the
y'all was
greatest.
When there's
lying.
a will, there's a way, material life.
The
The
thing is, we
greatest.
were
Hey,
so young that it just seemed so realistic.
I'm gonna
Like,
tell you. I'm gonna tell y'all
Nah,
something.
oh,
Stone Cold
like
hitting Vince
that's
McMahon with
I'm gonna
that
crazy.
tell y'all
bed.
something.
Stone Cold
When,
hitting Vince McMahon with that bedpan
hey,
hands
hey, hey, I was
down.
about to say when you say if there's a will, there's a way. Make sure you got Stone Cold Steve Austin face beside it. Because if
Yeah.
there's any man in WWE history that is going to find a way to whoop your ass, Stone Cold don't miss a day.
Whether it's a
It's
hospital
like
or
when the
it's a
song, you know
supermarket.
how crazy, how addicted we was. Like the moment we heard their intro song, we was hyped. Like for
Yeah.
no reason.
Still to this
It
day,
was like we knew he was coming. Oh my god.
still to this day, when he hit, when he hit Vince McMahon with the fucking pan while he was in the hospital bed, he hit him with the fucking pan. The fucking urinal pan, whatever that pan
It was
was,
a bedpan. It was a
that
bedpan.
bedpan, bro. Oh my god, he was beating his leg to sleep, and then he just grabbed the pan, and you just hear ding. I'm like, oh my god, this nigga is. When he took a bottle of mustard and squeezed it on Booker T in the supermarket. He took a bag of rice. This, oh my god, he took flour, dumped it on Booker T, put him in the fucking grocery cart and was pushing him around like,
Forget
oh
Booker
Booker,
T.
what else are we gonna get, Booker?
They used to play that man like he was a damn tambourine. Play him bad.
Stone Cold,
Price
like,
check, Jackass.
hey Slim, it's
Or whenever like the countdown would go on. That was just so unrealistic because then they would do that reverse snake or worm. It's like it'd be at like 7 and then all of a sudden they like woke up. I'm like, bro, y'all playing with us.
Oh, the last
I,
man standing
yo,
matches.
how many times I gotta tell you? When there's a will, there's a way.
there's a way. There is always a way.
Like,
That's wrestling in a nutshell, bro. It's about manpower. It's about
That's all
machismo.
it is. It's all
It's about
about assert.
I'm
It's all
tough,
about
you know.
asserting your dominance and proving your worth. Stone Cold, 3 weeks before the Royal Rumble one year,
mhm.
Stone Cold spent 3 weeks Stone Cold stuttering everybody. When I say everybody, you'll be in the middle of a match. You wouldn't hear no music. You wouldn't hear no beer. You wouldn't hear nothing. You would just all of a sudden see Stone Cold running down the ramp, sliding into the ring, and Stone Cold stunning everybody that's in the ring, and then leave out.
Mhm.
You're
And
the
Oh,
then the
he
next
did
greatest.
that a
episode,
lot.
and
Or
he
like
did it
when
for like
somebody's
3 weeks.
close to losing, like one of his partners is close to losing, he'll run down and then like hit him and then like bolt out the like really. Imagine remember when all the guys the only ways the girls used to come on the set was with another one of the guys. So it'd be like one guy and two girls, and then they would be fighting for the guy. I was like, really?
I remember the Godfather. He used to have hoes.
Oh yeah, Godfather
Well,
had
The
the
whole
it
whole
was
train.
train. Get it
the
straight,
thing
man.
is
Don't
back
just
then they didn't really like the girls existed, but they didn't exist by themselves.
Ray. Stop being
Mhm.
disrespectful. He didn't have hoes. He had the whole train.
Yeah, like so
Oh,
compared to now, girls exist by themselves without having to have like another WrestleMania dude there.
Yeah, they were put. I mean, but there's a different narrative being pushed now. So they're better, and the evolution of the athleticism in the women, like what I was talking about earlier.
Nah, the
It-
one back there used to look like a whole bunch of men. They was
nah, not Jacqueline. Not Jacqueline.
no, not Jacqueline.
them girls back
Tricia.
there were tough. The
You
muscles was tough. Them chests was
talk about
definitely
China.
giving bodybuilding.
You
You
talk
talk
about
about
China.
We
one.
got
You're
bodybuilders
you're
right
only talking
now.
about China.
I was
you're
about to.
only talking
I
about
was about
China.
to say I should show you Ivy now. She looked like a damn.
God,
She looked like a damn pit bull. That's
shut the fuck.
I'm like, you're only talking about China. When you Trish Stratus was bad to the bone. Lita, bad to the bone.
I'm gonna say this just for the record, and I'm being sincere. I legitimately think she's one of the finest white women I've ever seen.
who.
Who
Trish
Lita?
Stratus,
Trish Stratus?
like she's in my she's yeah, I think she's the one for
She's
me.
in your. She's in your what?
The
Okay,
baddest white
question.
woman around.
That's
What was
like
you about to
that's
say?
like
'Cause
the
you have to
only
catch yourself.
that's like the only 10 I'll acknowledge when it comes to white women.
All right,
But
so
which
here's
she
my
in,
question. I got
Father?
a
Because
question.
you was about to say something, but you have to catch yourself. Was she in
I
your
have a
what?
question. I have a question.
No, that's not what. Nah, I was just
I have a
saying.
question. I have a
Huh?
real question. Legit question.
Huh?
Is AJ Lee considered one of those white people?
No, she's
Uh,
Asian, ain't she? Ain't she
uh,
like?
I think she's Spanish.
Yeah, yeah, she's.
okay.
Oh,
Nah,
I
nah,
thought she was
nah,
Filipino.
nah.
Anyway,
AJ Lee.
She's Spanish. I think
Well,
her real name is like Diva
Mendez.
Mendez. Yeah.
I'm about to say
It's Brooks now, but yeah, Mendez.
Before Charlotte Flair ever came, before Charlotte Flair ever showed up, AJ Lee was like it for me. Ray, don't say it. Yes, I do like crazy women. It's okay.
It's okay. I
Y'all
realize.
never
No, no,
understand your
it's okay,
terms.
Q. I realize I like him crazy too.
Like
I don't,
she
maybe
was.
not as crazy as you, but I do like him a little crazy.
I don't like no crazy. You better have common sense. I'm not.
Hey, Father, say it one more time.
I ain't got time, nigga. We got shit to do.
Okay, Father. Let me go ahead and define crazy for you. My type of crazy. I don't need a re I don't want to use that word. A remedial female. I don't like attention seekers. I don't like women who like to blow things up out of proportion. I just like a woman who ain't no sucker.
Did you
Don't be
just say
scared.
remedial?
Yeah, I said remedial. I said remedial because the word I was going to use is insensitive, and I can't use that on this podcast.
Remedial sounds worse.
But sometimes they be cuckoo.
Yeah, I don't need a woman that's crazy. Period. I need a woman that's crazy about her partner. That's cool. Be crazy.
Oh,
There's a difference. Don't be just out here just like I don't need to hear stories about the dumb shit you've done before me.
so she just needs to be crazy about you.
Yeah, I mean like if you crazy like if you are like locked in with somebody and you're like it's okay to have a little, pizzazz, you know what I'm saying, a little it ain't nothing wrong with it. You know what I'm saying? You gotta know how to contain
Until
it.
it's time for you to sleep.
But see but that comes with the territory.
Oh, mhm.
If you're not doing anything wrong and you're not putting yourself in a position where you might suffocate when you sleep, you ain't got nothing to worry about. But if you're out doing whatever, then you should be afraid. Very afraid. Don't deal with a crazy woman if you got shit going on. How about that?
I like dudes be cheating on their crazy ass girlfriend, knowing she got 4 felonies. Like,
Knowing she just beat a case for arson because she tried to burn somebody's house down.
Mhm. The only place crazy people go is asylum. Asylum. That's it. They don't deserve to be in relationships.
Or the UFC, but that's neither here nor there.
Mm-mm. They need to be locked up.
No, they don't.
That's the only option is locked up.
No, they don't. They just need
Mm.
applesauce, day medicine, and a good book.
Yeah.
oh, you think Jesus is gonna save them?
Mm-mm.
I mean, hey, he turned water into
Uh,
wine. He turned the blind to see, and he fed fish.
mm.
He used
And we
one
not
fish and
about to
fed a
pretend.
village.
Well, people don't really turn. You don't really turn crazy. It's in you. Either you just you you contain in your crazy, or you just crazy. That's it.
I think a lot of these women that are crazy are triggered.
Yeah, because they're containing they crazy.
No, I will take responsibility as a man, as men. I think we as men, we don't think shit stink until it's in front of our face. A woman will woman will blatantly be like, "Oh, I'm crazy. Don't play with me," and we'll just laugh it off like, "Ain't nothing wrong with you, girl."
No,
Until she
if
put,
prison didn't exist, I think I would be crazy.
you said what?
If prison didn't exist, I would be crazy.
Oh, you said you ain't crazy because you scared of prison?
No, I ain't crazy because I don't want to go to prison.
First
I
off,
don't
you
have the
Haitian. You Haitian.
energy to
First
be
off,
out here fighting for my life.
you Haitian and you from Miami. All right. There's some sort of crazy in there. It's just somebody has
I'm
a
about to say I know material life ain't talking like she won't bust the windows out of a car.
Holy,
Mm-mm. Oh no, that's too deep.
That's too deep.
That's too deep.
Dang, we need more like you. What you got to say, Father?
I
That's
ain't got
that.
nothing to say.
That's that weird toxic love. Mm.
I don't want toxic. Toxic is like
We
play.
would be busting windows out of people's car. Like, why? Why? What was the
They do
reason?
not need to be that serious.
I'm
Yeah,
about to
like,
say I don't want toxic love. That's like that shit costs money.
You
just
will
go
not be
home.
a liability in my motherfucking
niggas be
relationship.
fist
Mhm.
fighting and then next thing you know they fucking at the same time. It's like, yo, the
No,
fuck?
Yeah,
no.
nah,
I'm like,
nah,
go
nah.
home. Like, the best thing you can do for yourself is to go home. That's the best thing you can do
That's
for
it.
you.
That's it. Go.
And if you in the middle of the street arguing, oh, that's embarrassing. Embarrassing.
Grow the fuck up. That's what I.
I'm like ducking and diving. What if a family member see me? Oh my gosh, I'm embarrassed.
Man, what? I got friends, man. I got people that know me. If somebody see me in the middle of the street arguing with a woman, first of all, they're gonna think I'm high. Second of all, they're gonna ask me what the fuck is wrong with you, and then they're gonna ask me, "Are you done looking stupid?"
Yeah, they might think I'm doing crack cocaine, not high, because it is impossible for me to be in my right mind to go arguing in the middle of the street with people.
Bruh, that's crazy.
It's just impossible. Like, and I don't think weed. I've never smoked weed in my life, so I don't. I just feel like I have to be on the next. It has to be something next level to
Crap.
even. Yeah, that's it. That's the only way I could be in the middle of the street arguing.
Material life, you never smoke weed.
No. Mm-mm.
That's surprising.
Nah, her mama's strict. Mama's strict.
It's never been a thing. Like, never in my life have I ever had like the like urge or the want to smoke weed. And then I'm like a little bit too paranoid. I'm like, can't
That's
trust people. People be lacing your stuff and all that other
yeah.
stuff, like
That's
things
understandable.
Holy moly.
you be reading about. So my brain couldn't function because I'm like, what if and if I don't have control of my body, it's another no. Mm-mm. I'm a woman, it's another no. It's just
She's just nope, nope, nope.
mm. I mess around and be in somebody's white pickup van.
Or Devo's pigeon coop.
Ah.
Being in traffic to Mexico for the lowest bidder because
Hey, Smokey! Fuck you, Hector.
Fuck you, Hector.
they they gonna human trafficking. They ain't gonna send you. They ain't gonna bid high for you. They gonna have you on crack cocaine.
Oh yeah, nah, they'll have you on heroin. Heroin, they can
Oh,
pay you more. See, crack
Jesus.
cocaine makes you active. Heroin
Oh.
downs you, so it makes you so that they don't want you fucking bouncing around like a fucking pinball.
Oh. Well, you was doing some research.
About how they kidnap. I read a book.
Yeah, human trafficking.
Yeah, about people that was human trafficking. They make you addicted to heroin, and then after heroin, you basically do whatever the fuck they want you to do because you it's addicted to heroin. That's how they get some of the people. That's how they kidnap them. Don't ask me how I know. I just know.
Nah, fuck that. How do you know this?
I, I,
Ray,
Fine.
I
Ray's
read.
just being a fucking Gemini. That's what he's doing.
I read. I read. Man, let's just say that I read.
You should do a that just remind me of the Dave Chappelle skit. When
What's
you said that, all I could think about is like you doing a skit where it's like a girl sitting on one of them uh the little, decrepit mattresses strung out and just shaking with all types of white powder around her mouth.
Oh, I've had a fucked up skit that I can't do because it's like too fucked up. But it's like I had it thought out, and I think it's funny, but I can't do it because no. So,
Hmm.
but that might be funny. That sounds funny as well.
Hmm.
But
Yeah,
shoot.
that's why I can't. I don't trust. My highest is alcohol. I'll be like, yeah, that's good. I'm good. Right there. And even that be like I can't even do it that much. I'm saying people weird now. The society of today has you read all these topics, read all these articles, and people getting roofied or like people just fentanyl or it's like wow.
Oh yeah, motherfuckers is losing their goddamn minds. But
Mhm.
I guess we done rambled on. We even get to the topics yet.
Oh, we did it. I thought we was on a topic.
No.
No.
Yeah,
Uh, no, we
we
was
did like 5 topics already.
no, we
We
just
did.
randomly
Random.
Don't get me wrong. I wanted to talk about WrestleMania because it's like the week before Wrestle, but that was exactly.
Oh shit.
There was a different topic about WrestleMania.
It was the bracket because I knew
Oh.
because I knew he was going to get into a big ass long spiel. That's why I wanted to prevent that because but we'll see if people be into that. Let me just get through some of these things. We could probably run through these. Um, I don't know. Have y'all seen this dude right here? They call him the Ain't Out Fresh dude.
Yeah, that's all.
Yeah. So
I, I couldn't avoid him actually.
What happened?
I'm glad you
Oh, you talking
asked.
about the ain't our friend dude?
I'm glad you asked. Here's this video of basically what happened because he was being criticized for an outfit, and then let's just play it. That's basically it. It was like he was being clowned for this outfit. So let's just look at the outfit. My man got a polo shirt. My man got creased
That's
jeans,
$100. That's like $40.
and then we got some New Balances.
Those like $80.
Man, it's like, but I didn't honestly. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just me being an old head. I was like, I don't see nothing wrong with his outfit. It was just like, what?
Ray,
I thought he looked nice.
I
He
want to.
looked like Jalen
Ray,
Rose. That Jalen Rose never made it. But other than
Ray.
that, I'm like,
I want to start off by saying it is because you're an old head. First of all, Second of all, he do look fly. He ain't. But you ain't got man. That's the problem with society today. If you're not wearing what everybody else is wearing, you're not fresh. You're tweaking. He's wearing a polo shirt. He's wearing some jeans that fit him. He's wearing some clean New Balance that look like they ain't got no crease, cuffs, nothing in the shoe. It looked like he owns a iron. He got a T-shirt on.
Well, it sounds like he was talking to a bunch of little girls though.
Yeah, but they was they was probably talking about him, and he just, you know what I'm saying? He probably,
It was like take your L, bro. It was just like, and then now don't get me wrong, the older generation of women, they was kind of like, ain't nothing wrong with his outfit, but they was the younger girls, they was just like take your L, bro. It's just like, and I
take what
see,
L? What is the L?
I don't know, but I see the way some
What?
of these youngest dress, and I was just like, a lot of them dress homeless. I
It
see.
it depends on the age
First of all,
group.
the girl who was like mainly the person talking and shit, like she was, I seen her little thing, and she tried to like what they tried to do was embarrass him, and then they tried to put it on social media and embarrass him because they thought they was gonna get a bunch of likes and a bunch of people was gonna agree to it, but in reality, it's like, why y'all spending y'all time trying to clown a dude that's clearly twice y'all age about what the fuck he's wearing?
Mm.
My father don't. My father still dress like he dressed the way he want to dress, but my father don't. He ain't spending $200 on no fucking Jordans, on the $200 on no fucking shoes. Like he ain't got to. He got a good job. He got a wife. He got kids. He good. He's My father is grown, old. All his kids is old except one. He ain't got no responsibilities for except his house and that one boy. Like he can buy what he wants to, but he still chooses to pay. He still chooses to put his money where he likes it, where he sees fit, where he sees that is like, come on, man. Like y'all want everybody to dress the same. That's the problem. Y'all want everybody to look the same. So don't nobody have. This is why they implemented uniforms in school, because the niggas like y'all. Literally, I'm like this. That's the most honest. That's the most honest statement I could make in my life. We wouldn't have to wear uniforms in school if it wasn't for ignorant ass, dirty little people like y'all.
I
So
think it's an age.
y'all want to clown somebody because they ain't got a Mary's on, or they ain't got them stupid ass Balenciagas on, and they ain't got a $300 hoodie on or some shit like that. Like this nigga look, man. This man look like he comfortable. He look like he got a good job. He got a decent job. He got two cups, so he going home to a woman. Y'all sitting outside of a store looking for a nigga to pay for something for y'all. Like y'all weird as hell. He got two cups because he about to go to. He got, man. Come on, man. Stop it. Don't make me go into analyzing, and his haircut fresh.
I want to know what the
His
girls
beard
was wearing.
shaved.
They was over there trying to get on him. They want to say, let's see your outfit.
Right. Turn the camera to y'all.
I
Why we couldn't see what y'all had on that day?
I think it's an age group thing because compared to like, okay, he probably was talking to like some 20s, like 18, 19 to probably 15, 6. We don't know. They could be between the age of 15 to like 25 because they give me really kid voice. Like they don't give me like a 30-year-old voice.
Take
They're
your
very
L.
hmm?
That's all they kept saying. Take your L. It's okay.
Yeah, like you can tell they're kids. Like it's very. No, I'm not saying like little kids, but I don't know what age they can be. But it's like between that age range. Um, Not saying like 26 they are any better, but it's just like uh, because anybody above 30 or so would be like, oh, he's dressed nice. Cause like the whole skinny jeans, like suffocating the man's parts. Um, like shirts, like his shirt is like regular size, is like right to his pocket. The jean pants is not tight, is not like loose, like it's not extremely loose where it's like falling off him, but I could tell he probably don't have a belt on. Um, his shoes, New Balance, and I don't know when did New Balance just fall out of style. I thought it was
Not in DC. I tell you what, he's still wearing them.
You
What,
know,
New
well,
Balance is hell no.
I guess he doesn't have like the. I guess it might be the new style New Balance. I don't know. Um, I, he's matching. It's like a blue on blue on blue. A lot of blue. But
Yeah,
I don't
he's
know. But
coordinating.
that man look like he definitely in his 30s or so. So I don't even know why he asking them kids. Am I like I don't know how the situation came about where him and them kids was having conversation for them to say like you're not dressed nice and for him to say ain't I fresh like yeah but like them first of all they probably sitting at the gas station parking lot or corner store parking lot. He just came from no this is he had Whataburger. So they were probably sitting in front of the Whataburger parking lot. They just ate Whataburger or something. I'm like, why are you even holding conversation with these little kids? They probably asked him for some money to pay one of their bills or something.
Yeah,
He said
he'll be fly.
no.
He'll be fly
Yeah.
if he was spending that money on her.
He said no to them. And they was just like, they started roasting his clothes. Like, hurt people hurt people. So, and the quickest thing
People
just
hurt
to
people.
roast is going to be the way he dressed, especially when you're a kid. Like, and
Yeah,
he's
uh,
not ugly. So I don't know.
I don't like it. It's dumb. Like it don't make sense.
I think
I think
a
I
lot
think
of young kids will agree with the girls because they'll look at his outfit and be like, it reminds them of their dad or something like that. And a lot of the ladies in like their 30s or like that's more mature, they're gonna be like, he look good. Like he don't look like he don't look like he's not, but he looks presentable. Like you could take him anywhere and it wouldn't be like, oh, why is he next to you? Like what he got on.
I agree. Um, any last words before we move on to our next topic?
Mind your business. Leave people alone.
Basically,
Mm.
if you ain't paying for his outfit, don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. Keep your motherfucking mouth shut.
Not pop the balloon.
It was a. I thought I had the video set up, but I guess I didn't. Hold on. I think it was this one.
That's in this episode. Oh, him.
They popped. Hold on, whoa, pause that. They popped the balloon even after he just said, "I just graduated from law school."
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
Hmm.
the generation is over with. This generation is over.
These are older. These are like I guarantee you they're around our ages.
Like, no, that does not make sense. Like, y'all the same women that scream y'all want a man and
Go
do
ahead.
all of this. This man has a
This might
law
be the
degree.
post replay part, right?
He will be able to pay for you
Nope.
for the rest of your life.
Uh, he has a lot going on. A lot.
He
Not
does.
just a law degree. He had a lot going on. Um, he owns a clothing company that he has on. It was a lot, a lot.
And they popped the balloon.
Before he
Child.
even before he even got there, he popped the balloon. There was also an NBA player on there. They popped the balloon too.
Uh-huh.
Hey, you want those? Hey, that's
I
how I
think
know I
that's
ain't
him
got no.
too. He
That's how
that
I
might
know
be
I
Yes,
ain't got no chance.
it
I
was
ain't got
him.
no chance. I ain't got no chance in society. I ain't got no chance. I would never, as a
They
man,
well, they
I would.
popped it because of what he looked like. Like he walked in, they saw the little kicks, they saw his like regular pants. His hair wasn't redone. He had a hat on. So a lot of girls were screaming like, "Oh, well, it said to dress your best," and like all of them felt like they dressed their best, and I was like, okay,
What kills me
okay.
is that
First off,
like
I don't want to do it.
90%.
I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do
Exactly. That's to say that I was like, and so that was their whole big thing was like, and then once they found out he was a lawyer, and it was just like the few that was still left, and it was a lot of it was the whole episode was just draining.
There's like that's why I say I have no hope.
None.
But they can
I
come
have no
back.
hope. I have no hope to find my woman. Because if this is what I'm stuck with, God, please take me out.
All I'm gonna say to that is there's 8 billion people on this earth.
Mhm.
Hey, I gotta find one. Because
it. If the booty warrior can find a wife, you can
hey, you
find.
know what?
And then at one point he kind of like uh it was I think there was one girl, that had was like, he was like, "Oh, he's like was saying something about like, oh, you only want me or you like because I'm a lawyer." Oh Lord, Jesus, take the wheel.
Oh, it was another dude. Maybe not this one. He was like, "Oh, because I think it was on the other side. Oh, you only want me because I'm beautiful." Or he was like, she thought you was handsome. It was something like that.
No,
A
I think
grown
it was
man said
him.
that.
A
And
grown man said that.
no, it was this guy because the girl was like, "Oh, I love your aura and something else and something,"
Or
and it was just a bunch of little extra things. She was just complimenting him, and then he was like, "Oh, you're only saying that because you found out I'm a lawyer or something," and she was like,
He ruined it.
technically, they ruined it.
"Well, they
And yeah,
was gonna cut him even."
yeah, technically they ruined it. But I mean, I don't know, man. These, oh my God,
They didn't want him the moment he could like. Let's be honest, he had the Lil Wayne dreads going on, um, so
He's a boyfriend.
they was already over him.
looks could be so deceiving. It's crazy because half of those women up there probably ain't got shit going on with their life.
Oh,
Mhm.
by the way, the question was, and I think y'all answered it. Are we getting too picky, or
Yes,
people are getting too picky in this day and age? Because I wanted to speak about the balloon show like weeks ago, but I was like, I'm gonna hold off on it till I see something. And this lawyer thing was the one that kind of got me
I
I'm
because
think
not.
it's going
I'm
viral
not.
right
I'm
now.
gonna say. I'm not gonna say we are. Yeah, we are too picky, but it's more of a society thing. Like we're too. Like I think we're really in a bad moment where we are too worried about what people think about our decisions and what we choose to do or who we choose to be with, and it's putting a damper on a lot of things. Like a lot of good women, good men, good people are being abused and used emotionally because you know what I'm saying somebody wants your attention for the time being, and and they will abruptly leave because somebody doesn't agree with their relationship or somebody said, oh, why you walking around with him? You could be so much better. You know what I'm saying? But in reality, that's so much better. Don't last, but so much. It's like we just so caught up in how other people think of our relationships and our decision making that we end up making the wrong decision because we too worried about what everybody else got to say. A lot of the marriages and relationships that lasted 20, 30, 40 years, they didn't give a fuck about what nobody had to say about their relationship. What do I give a fuck about what Shirley got to say? If Shirley had something to say, she would have been able to come get you, but she couldn't. So now all of a sudden she got something to say because I'm with you. People gotta start thinking with their brains, man.
I agree with you on some aspects. I don't think we gotten too picky. I think the problem is now that social media exists, people are able to see the possibility. Before social media, let's be honest, some people never even let's say okay, a girl goes never went to college and gets picked and finds herself surprisingly meeting a billionaire somewhere or like going on a date somewhere with a billionaire and then boom gets married to him and blase evolves and she's like living this good life, right? Prior to social media, no one knew that was possible. You assume for you to be able to like meet these ballers, shot callers, or like doctors, like they didn't even think doctors. Like, let's be honest, they wasn't even. It was a certain standard of girls that just that knew doctors and lawyers and all those other people. All these basic broads, all they knew was football players, basketball players, possibly a baseball player. It was just another echelon of girls, rappers.
Possibly that's who they should have been trying to go after, the baseball
Yeah,
players.
but they didn't know about it was a different group of girls that knew about baseball players was the
Yeah,
option. Most, you know, basic level black girls just knew basketball players, football players, and like rappers, singers, comedians. That's that was they like in drug dealers. That was their like, up there statics. But it was like those certain girls. So you thought you had to be like a certain way. People wasn't going for BBL because they didn't even know BBLs or nothing like that. But these girls that was in the industry and knew how to get these guys and these 3 or 4s and all that other stuff. So they knew. But then, the world of social media. And it's like all these girls teaching these girls of how to go about snagging you a baller. And so now the space that was so small with the little superheads of the world has now evolved into basic bitches of the world. And so I don't think people have gotten pickier. It's like now they see hope and possibility. And so now they're like, well, if this person can get that, why can't I?
because you're not going to put in the effort that
But
this person.
they are. These girls are going into the surgeon and taking out loans to get the body that these guys want. They're going into these games, these spaces, these after parties, and these websites, and doing OnlyFans and doing this and doing that. The same
But
things that
I
these
wish,
other girls was doing, they're
but I
doing it.
wish, I wish, I wish women would finally like understand that a lot of these men that y'all are going out y'all way to impress physically and all that stuff are men who didn't get that attention when they were younger. They didn't
Yeah.
get that attention they didn't get no type of attention. They was probably the weird kid that didn't have a girlfriend, that didn't really, you know what I'm saying? And now that this man has money and power, you know what I'm saying? He feels like he can just, you know what I'm saying? You know what? I want me a woman with a fat ass. Why? Because I could pay for it.
You want to know what it is? His tax bracket changed, so his
That's it.
standards
Mhm.
changed along with it. And then motherfucker, he's
Exactly.
picking them out like, bruh, like you know how you go to a fucking store and you picking out the fucking soda you want to drink with your food. That's exactly how he's looking at these girls. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying? Which flavor do I
And
want for fucking order?
and it's different if you only have $1.50 versus somebody who has $20 to go pick out any soda they want. If you
Hmm.
only got $1.50, you only have the $1.50 options.
Basically.
But when
That's
you have $20,
Nigga, you can have multiple flavors.
exactly.
shit. I want that brand new soda that I ain't never tasted before.
Yeah,
Ex-
shit, I'll pay a little extra. I got money.
well, you'll buy the $20 soda and it tastes like straight ass.
But
Mm-hmm.
you
But it's a
paid for it though.
$20 soda though.
But you
You
paid
didn't
for
know what it was tasting like until you bought that soda. But if you only had $1.50, everybody else would be like, "Man, if I had the $20, I'll get that soda." And you bought that soda, you like, "This some nasty ass soda."
it. Yeah, it just makes
You mad as hell
it makes it
because
it
you
just
done
makes it
spent
more
$20
complicated.
on this shit right here that you ain't had no business getting.
But honestly, though, if I could be honest, I feel like shit like this is a bad look for women because, in order, like, and the reason why I'm saying that is because we live in a culture where, like, everything's hyper fucking sexualized.
Mhm.
So, a lot of people get the wrong fucking impression in the first place looking for love. And then you got these goofies standing in line with a fucking balloon, smiling and grinning about a dude with who is potentially gonna be their prospect. It just doesn't make sense to me. Like, if you a person that's secure within yourself, you're gonna know what you want. And you're gonna know that what you want is not gonna be some impossible feat. It's gonna be something that is going to guarantee that you are satisfied in a relationship. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to develop yourself to a point where you can at least acknowledge your shortcomings when it comes to certain things, and then move forward with the knowledge that you've gained, and be a benefit to whatever relationship you find yourself in. But like, sometimes, because like we've had these conversations before where it's just these expectations are just out the fucking wazoo.
Mhm.
It's like fucking Build a Bear Workshop. It's like you can't have it your way. This ain't, you know what I'm saying? Like,
It don't work
it
like that.
don't work like that. Unfortunately, you feeling what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure there's plenty of men in relationships right now as we speak that want to give their woman the entire world, but they can't. It's not because they don't have the ability to. It's because life is this random ass occurrence for
But
everybody, and everybody's
hey,
fucking figuring
not
it
to
out.
not to cut you
Mhm.
off. I just want to add. I want to piggyback off what you said. Like, but a lot of that comes from the woman. Some of these men run into a woman whose value make them want to go out here and take over the world because what you give me, I could never repay you back for. So for me to feel comfortable that I'm giving you what you deserve because of how good of a woman you are to me, I'm willing to go out here and do whatever the fuck it takes to get you whatever the fuck you want. Because you are a good woman, not because you look good, not because you make me feel good. Because any woman can make you feel good, but like
Just the
that,
essence, just the
but that
soul.
But there's a difference, though. There's a huge difference between a guy getting with a woman, meeting a woman, talking to a woman, and she makes him want to do more, be more
that's what I mean.
than
Like
a
you don't.
guy, than a guy getting with a woman because he can,
Yeah, that's why.
and
That's
she
why those.
brings zero value to him.
That's why those relationships never really last. That's why most of those relationships, you know what I'm saying, are based on income and based on what can you do for me lately? What have you done for me lately rather than what can we do for each other for the next 50 years? Like,
But that's the problem. Is salting up and is like filtering and like no filtration into the water, creating this disgusting pool because these guys have then now taken girls that have no value and continue to drop and drop and drop and drop into them. And now all these girls with no value and bring nothing to the livelihood of anybody in themselves have now created this imagination of a world where they believe they deserve something that is not realistic, and the woman that does have value, she finds herself constantly like, yeah, you might get a random 1-2 that wins out of the 10 bad batch, but the 1-2 that wins is so small that you never see them. And
basically.
then that's where we get into the same situation that's happened now. It's really no offense, but I'm always gonna say it's always a men's fault in the reason why women are the way they are. And I know some women gonna be like, "What? Like that's so crazy." The thing is, like, okay, women are women, regardless of how they is. They're the other side or whatever. But men have a say in, okay, this is what I want, this is what I don't want. If all the men stop going over after the same group of women will eventually conform.
Oh, talk about it. Say it louder, please. Please say it louder so people can understand exactly what you're
But
saying, material life,
but
because
I say that all the time though.
you speaking the gospel. They need to hear it again. Like, it is sad. Like it's crazy. Like you see, like even in smaller, more regular lifestyle. You get what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? We're not even talking about like we're not talking about celebrities, social media people.
Yeah.
We're not talking about none of that. We're talking about regular people, me and you. You see that same situation
Exactly.
in everyday life now. You have those group of girls that are clicked up or some way know each other, hang around each other, whatever the case may be, and everybody goes after them.
Yeah.
And
But they delusional.
very and you know what's crazy? I I I I was put in a situation like that, like recently, where like I went out, you know what I'm saying? I went out with my friends, we went to a karaoke bar. And I'm enjoying myself. I'm having fun. Everybody knows if you know me, I'm in certain situations I'm usually the life of the party if I feel good enough. You know what I'm saying? I'll turn the party up or whatever and I decide to do that. I'm getting attention, but I'm like so oblivious to the situation. I'm not even thinking about trying to talk to no girl. You know what I'm saying? My homie convinces me like, yeah, man, man, you might as well get her number. She, you know what I'm saying? She giving you all this play. You know what I'm saying? In my mind, I see the girl and I'm like, she's not my type. And it's not that she didn't look good or wasn't appealing or anything like that because she looked amazing. But it was the crowd of people she was with and just the whole aura. It was like this is like he seemed like you know what I'm saying it's a bunch of it's a handful of niggas in the city that's chasing after her that want a piece of her or whatever the case may be or you know what I'm saying that's just not my speed. It's just not who I am. It's not how I work. It's not what I like. I don't. Ray will tell you. Ray has seen me in action. I do not like the girl that everybody likes. Never have.
True.
Never.
True.
I've never. And I've seen. We know me, Ray, and Father. We all know the girls, the females in school who everybody gawked over religiously. I just wasn't. We're not gonna say everybody because my homies wasn't, but just the main regular people. Like they all went. You know what I'm saying? And it just wasn't my speed. It just wasn't my thing because I see beyond that. There are a lot of beautiful women in this world. If you actually stop and pay attention, you actually stop and look. If you come out of your comfort zone, if you meet new people, go to new places, I'm telling you, I try to preach. I try to preach this to all of my family members, friends, whatever. Like, if you just go somewhere else and stop seeing the same people in the same area doing the same thing, you might find somebody you want to be with for the rest of your life. It doesn't. That's all you got to do. Stop going to the same club. Stop going hanging around the same people. You know what I'm saying? Stop. Just stop. Sometimes go out and go somewhere else different. Just introduce yourself to a different environment. You don't have to do the same thing because everybody else is doing it. You don't got to go to the same club. You don't got to hang around the same people. You don't got to attend the same events. There are a lot of things that go on around where you can meet new people and you know what I'm saying, you find somebody who doesn't do the shit that you're used to, that doesn't listen to the same music you listen to. It might help you. It might shed a different light. Like, I don't know.
Nah, that's what it's about though. That's even the reason why human like us as a species we migrate all over the place because staying in the same place for too long will have you feeling like you're in a prison if you have a propensity to like move around and spread your wings because there are
So
some
it's
people like
self
that.
it's self slavery, man. That's what
Yeah.
it is. That's it's self slavery. It's slavery in the mind. It's slavery in the mentality. Because you I know grown men. I know older men, 40 years old. I'm talking like they didn't live the life. I know men who have walked up to me to my face and told me, Marquise, I am jealous because you have the ability to not be afraid to leave. You will do something different. You will try something different. You don't care since ever since you was a child. That's just been you. You're not the regular individual. You're not a DC regular. Like you don't listen to Go Go every day. You don't wear New Balances all the time. You don't dress like them. You don't talk like them. But you one of them for real. But you just not. And it's crazy that is almost refreshing to be able to say I've done a lot of things that I've chosen to do, and I've met multiple different background of people because of that. I mean, males and females, friends, partners, whatever the fuck, whatever you want to call it, however you want to put it. Like, my best friend is like years older than me and is a veteran. Like, where in the universe were we ever going to meet if I didn't go out of my comfort zone and try something that I like? Like, I mean, it happens. So, like, I encourage anybody to get out of your comfort zone, try something different, deal with people different, but don't put yourself, don't get out of your comfort zone so bad that you put yourself in an uncomfortable situation. Okay, know your limit, know know what you want to deal with, and know how to deal with that. Don't go to these different clubs moving and thinking like it's a regular club that you're so used to. You're not going to enjoy yourself. Be willing to embrace the diversity that is going to come your way when you go in a different direction. A lot of these people are afraid of diversity. They're afraid of change. They're afraid of anything being better than what it is. They're so used to it being like this that, oh God forbid it gets better. It won't be the same.
Got that red light twerking on them headlights.
Like it's a mentality. That's why a lot of people that go to jail, not like they have they have a real bad issue with transitioning because they're afraid of change. I've been used to this for so many years. I've been used to the same system, the same routine that this shit is borderline giving me a fucking heart attack. I got anxiety now because I don't know who to trust because there's so many people in the world. But you gotta wake up and smell the coffee, man. It's a different world out here. Yeah, I don't. I love all women, but I know my type of woman. I know my type of people. So that I mean,
Yeah.
it's
You
tragic. People don't understand that. It's tragic. It's very tragic. It's very bad, and y'all miss out on a lot of good women. But it's cool. Continue to.
It's very
Love it.
simple. If you are a good woman, you are a good woman. If you
You
are a
have a good
bad
woman.
woman, you are a bad woman. I don't want trouble. If you come to trouble me and knock your head, don't try me.
And another thing about diversity, you can go out and meet new people outside of your comfort zone, and then you come back in your comfort zone, and you'll find that person within your comfort zone who has always been that type of person outside of that.
Yeah.
You never know. You might go see the world. You might go venture off to a lot of things, and then you might come back home and meet a girl who's experienced things like that. But because she doesn't have the diversity in her comfort zone, she's going through the same thing you're going through. People. It could all be so simple. Lauren Hill said it years ago, but you rather make it hard.
Wu Tang said it too. And then Raekwon said it again.
Any last words before we move on to our next topic?
I'm gonna start popping the balloon on motherfuckers just because you say something stupid. I'm popping the balloon.
I'm yelling out next, like the fucking show.
Like this,
Oh man,
like
oh man, these youngins popping balloons. You don't. It ain't no pressure popping the balloon. It's all right. Okay, cool. I already know you don't like me. But how about going on a date with somebody and in the middle of the date they be like next, and you be like, why? Because you got open toe sandals and your feet look terrible. I don't even like it.
Oh yeah, they used to next people off for the pettiest reasons.
Hey Slim.
Motherfuckers don't even get off the bus. Next.
Hey Slim. Hey cuz those used to be the best. The ones that never make it off the bus. Next. The hell? Nigga, why your hair cut like that?
Yo, there was one joint she next the whole crew, and I was like, either she pick you or she just wanted to do this for attention. But
That's what we should do. That's a you know what, Ray, I'm gonna holler at you. Don't worry about it. Don't worry
okay,
about it. It's going.
On to our next topic. Did anybody see the trailer for the Good Times cartoon?
Ah.
Yes.
Ah.
So, after seeing that trailer, what are y'all thoughts about that Good Time?
Father, you first, please. Father, you first, please. I gotta hear you. I gotta hear it.
Where was the trailer? Where did the trailer air at? Like I'm so.
On YouTube,
Oh, good
it's
Just
on
job.
go to just
YouTube.
go to you.
Yeah.
Just go to
Oh,
YouTube, please. Please.
Bruh.
Make sure, hold on, Father, before you talk. Material Life, please make sure you mute your
She's
microphone.
already muted.
Okay, because what you about to see is gonna piss you off.
Yo. I think yo, I think the thing that made me laugh about the entire thing was that I knew for a fact that all of the caricatures that they showed in that motherfucking trailer, it all was researched. It all you feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
This shit was deliberate. This what they want to send a fucking very particular message to you niggas. And they took because you gotta understand the context here. Good Times from the 70s, right? When you remember that show, it highlighted very, very, very significant things about the black community, right?
Mm-hmm.
It was a place of refuge for a lot of people, that show. Like entire families used to sit down and watch that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So that show definitely has a very particular type of like effect for the people that know what it is. So the fact that you take that type of legacy, that type of meaning, and then you do this, you feeling what I'm saying? It's like
Talk about it.
I, bro,
Blasphemy.
and but it's like because I was having this conversation with someone. It's like, yeah, like nobody crack on each other like black people. Like Bernie Mac, for example. Like when you watch his fucking stand up, that nigga goes in on black people, right? But is done in a way in which you know that the joke he's portraying is reflecting a real life thing. Like niggas can relate to it. That's what makes it so funny because all of us can magically, see that nigga that he's describing in this fucking joke.
But
You
but
know what I'm saying?
at the end of a lot of his segments, he used to highlight what the meaning behind his stories were.
Yeah, there's a meaning. That's what I'm saying. Like there's meaning towards it. And like that's what makes it so relatable. So it means something to people. But it's like with this cartoon, right? Because bro, Seth MacFarlane is one of the executive producers of this fucking show. What the fuck do you think they about to do? You know what
Oh,
I'm saying?
they about to disrespect it.
No, bruh. But like even because Q, like you say disrespect, but someone else, but the disrespect that you think it, that not think, but like the disrespect that you perceive is there, someone's gonna take that shit and laugh. So like this is
No,
2024.
no, no.
Niggas is different now.
I'm going. I'm one of the darkest, humorous motherfuckers in the world.
Yeah,
I'm going. I'm see because it's Seth MacFarlane. Because it's him.
because I'm pretty sure it's gonna be funny.
I'm about to
It's
say
probably gonna be funny.
because it's him. Because it is him is the reason why I'm okay. It's the reason why I'm like, you know what? Let me see what happens because he does not just insult anybody. He insults everybody. So it's almost like, all right, these are one of those moments where you don't want to be too sensitive about it because then
You
it
just gonna
creates
hurt
the
yourself.
okay, here comes the angry black person. They mad at everything, and like it doesn't have to be like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't want it to be like that. I want it. I want everybody to watch it, enjoy it, laugh at it. Like, I mean, what the fuck? This the same nigga that got well, this the same individual who basically makes jokes about every celebrity, every situation, any situation, white, black, Asian, Hispanic, whatever you want to call it. He does not hold back, and he's funny. So if you are too sensitive, just don't watch it. I mean that's the best thing I can say. Like don't don't click on there. You have an option. You're not gonna turn on the channel and it's just gonna be running. You have an option to go to Netflix and watch it. So get over it. It's either gonna be funny or it's gonna flop, and it's gonna be that. I don't need Dr. Umar going crazy over it. You know what I'm saying? Because the Boondocks make fun of black people all fucking day. Well,
Uh,
it's actually a little bit more harsh. The Boondocks is a little bit more harsh.
Nigga, the Boondocks was a fucking crystal ball. That's what it was.
That's all it was. They're a little bit more harsh with it. They your that's your daddy. That's your daddy talking to you. You got the little slick jokes. He always whooping your ass, and he always telling you shit that you think he over exaggerating, but it's really the truth.
mm, I would. I didn't watch the whole 2 minute trailer. Hello.
Yeah,
Oh, I didn't watch the whole 2 minute. It got so quiet. But
Go
I
ahead,
think
B. Go ahead,
the
B.
30 the 30 seconds that I watched it, um, I just felt like it just gave me Boondocks. Like within the first 30 seconds, I was like, this just feels just like something you've already seen before.
True.
And Good Times is definitely a classic. I don't know how they're gonna. Uh, like, how can you? I don't know. How can you reenact some of these pivotal moments, especially the Penny, which was Janet Jackson, where the iron went to her back. Her parents had put the iron on her back, and she was screaming like, "Mom, don't do it!" Like, how can you reenact that as a cartoon? Like, these are like, let's be honest, these were black. Like, it's just black space, black moments. Like, certain things you can reenact, but certain things you can't really. I don't know. Like, really be portrayed like that, those moments as a cartoon character.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. One. For one, the animation is trash. I'm not gonna lie. I'm sick of like ugly, looking at ugly ass cartoons. I'm sorry. It's just I don't even think anime spoiled me, but like I feel like when it comes to like some cartoons, we haven't evolved yet in our animation and some shit. That shit look ugly as fuck. Like that shit looks. It didn't look like you would learn a lesson. It looked like it tried to get off all the funny stuff that was from Good Times instead of the things you learn. Even I don't know. It looks
Well,
stereotypical as fuck. It's
well,
weird because it got some actors that you like in there, like Jay Farrow and Marseille Martin from Blackish, and some
mhm,
other people too. I heard
mhm.
Wanda Sykes in one of them, so it's just like I don't know. I
Well,
don't. I think people are gonna hate watch it. I think people are gonna hate watch it, and
Bro,
then
that's
watch
all
it.
niggas do nowadays is hate watch.
Right. Do you think it could possibly be like low key, you know, ragging on black people?
Low key, right?
No, you say you hate the animation, and like there's still. I guess you said you claim that there's worked, but could it really just be them like low key like ragging on black people, like being funny with it? Because like let's be honest, in the state of AI, in the state of like good artistry and you know talent, if that's the best they could have drawn some black people in cartoonish characters.
I think what they was trying to go for, it looked like it was a mix of Proud Family and Baby's Kids, but
Yeah,
a little bit cheaper. I just don't like that style of animation. There's a couple shows on Adult Swim where they kind of have ugly animation, and I just can't watch it because it's just like it's not pretty to look at. Um, but it's just one of those things where it's just animation wise, it's just like it the way they move is it's more or less like still shots. It's not even like they flow right. They move like frames, like literal frames and shit. So it's the way it's animated. That's the first thing that turned me off. Um, some of the jokes that it was tired because one of the jokes is just like you stared at the orange juice for like an hour. It was like because it said concentrate. It was like, yo, that joke is about as old as anybody. It's like we can't come up with nothing better. I don't know. I think, like I said, I think a lot of people are going to hate watch that, and it's just, whew, I don't know. It was just ugly looking. So
Well, I never even knew this was even a thing.
yeah, it's supposed to be coming out soon. So it's like we got is and it's one another thing because it's going to be on Netflix, which is weird because like if motherfucking Amazon has Invincible and that looks great, and then like you get Warner Brothers and their Justice League and all their Justice League cartoons and their cartoons look great. Hell, even the real cartoony ones like the Animaniacs back in the days look good. This one is just like it's like, but I've seen a lot of black cartoon shows that kind of like had the same time. Hammer Man. I don't know if anybody ever watched Hammer Man, where MC Hammer had his own fucking cartoon. It had this type of animation. Kid and Play when they had House Party, the cartoon, it kind of had this animation too, which
Well, who's creating? Who's the white or black artist that's like creating these characters and like
I'm not sure. I'm not sure because when I think some of the best animations was like the Boondocks, and that was a comic book before it was
yeah,
anything.
but the Boondocks they wasn't portraying. They had one or two ugly looking people.
Yeah, Uncle Ruckus. Like, but
Yeah,
animation.
he was drawn like that on purpose. I understand that.
yeah, he was definitely
State
big
man.
on Bill. Was it Kill Bill? Whatever that big eye, little eye.
Yeah.
But
Uncle Ruckus,
I
man.
went back and looked. Like I looked at point 0.5 more seconds, and you're right. There is some ugly ass people. Not one individual in the regular good time. The only bad one was JJ.
Man, that's fucked up.
He was 27 when he did that show. It was like,
No, it was because he was just a long worm, just a long worm.
Dynamite.
I would, you know what's funny? I would have respected it if they done it in a way, the same way JJ does his paintings. I
Mm-hmm.
respected it a little bit more, but I can't. I don't know. I can't get with this. I don't even think I like.
It was disrespectful. I probably would have never seen the commercial. I probably would have never seen the show if we didn't, as a podcast, bring it up because there's just a lot of things you just don't pay attention to when you ain't got TV no more. Um, but would I watch this? No. It was.
Probably,
It's so bad.
what is they probably
Like
not.
looking at these people just is detrimental to your eyes. Like the nose, like it's definitely given, you know, 4-year old, 5-year old drawing skills. And I don't truly feel like a black person was really in the, you know, in the making of this. And if it is a black person, they cooning.
Steph Curry.
Is it really?
Steph Curry is one of the producers. It's Seth MacFarlane, Steph Curry, and Norman Lear, the guy that originally did Good Times for the original one. So
The original what?
the original Good Times, the actual TV show, Norman Lear. You know
Can
Norman
you
Lear, he did
can
all.
you put a picture of all these, like not Steph Curry, but is are they white or black?
You know who
Steph
Seth
Curry,
MacFarlane is?
who?
Seth MacFarlane, the guy who did Family Guy.
The dad.
Yeah,
He's still alive.
yeah,
Mhm.
Yeah.
yeah.
What to say?
And
Was
Norman
he?
Lear, he's an old white guy. This is just an old white guy. But he was doing most of the shows like Good Times, The Jeffersons, Sanford and Son. You know, like most of those shows. Yeah, Norman Lear has a name like that.
So the man who made the show is approving it.
Yeah, but the guy who had the idea for the show, Mike Evans, which
Hmm.
is I think it was about he's not with it, and or at least the family is not with it.
Well, he shouldn't be because it's disrespectful. It's given very much like it's given white person had their hands in this. It's like when you look at the Boondocks characters and every character they've added on, they don't go recreating us looking. it-
Well, Boondocks is technically an anime in my book.
yeah, but technology have expanded so far. Like for you to still be at this level with the amount of technology, like it's cheaper to make movies now. Like people are literally making AI movies on YouTube using ChatGPT and all sorts of AI applications and
Yeah, that's
apps and
true.
stuff. So like you telling me even if you told AI to recreate a cartoon type character that looked like, take a picture of like let's say JJ from Good Times. I don't think it would have gave you that.
Uh, on those that shit just it's an ugly looking cartoon. So
I'm
I
gonna watch it though. I'm intrigued.
I'm
I
a
Yeah,
feel like
I'm a
they be playing with black people. They love making us look crazy, making us look stupid and ignorant and look a damn fool because they think we all look like a bunch of little monkeys.
I understand what you're saying, material life, but because of who is behind, I'm not giving it that energy yet.
Who is behind it? That's not worthy of that energy.
The guy who made Family Guy,
Seth MacFarlane.
he literally made Family Guy. Like he rags on his own people on a daily basis. So I know it's not. It's not. I know it's not an intentional disrespect to our people. I know it's an intent to exaggerate what went on in the TV show in a more comedic way. It might be corny as hell. That's the only concern I have. It might be a waste of time and be corny as shit, and it might piss me off because of that. But I don't think it's going to be like a shot to black people. I personally don't think. I could be wrong, but because of his history and the people behind him doing it, it's like I don't want to give it that energy yet till I like see it. Like I see the little cheesy shit that they got going on. The artwork is horrible, but I don't want to give it the it's going to be a racist thing because it's the guy who talks shit about his own race more than other races.
If you can't at least it takes zero effort to give us decent artwork. Like I don't care what the storyline is, it takes zero effort. You can even cheat on decent artwork.
I
Little
mean, yeah. I mean, I understand that. I think I don't think I don't know. I don't think he wanted the same. He has a look already. He has a concept, a constant concept. A lot of his characters resemble each other in a
Yep.
way.
Sometimes you have to grow. Like it's there's no point in still doing like if he's inking it like by hand, drawing these characters, I understand. But like art school is definitely is producing better artists. Like literally they nose is two circles and a square on the outside. Like not even like bro, that's the stuff you learned in elementary school how to draw a nose.
Well, I mean, there are other shows on Netflix that like animated shows that like are like cheesy bullshit artwork TV shows. I don't know. It could just be because it's Netflix. Who knows?
No, it's not enough. They just like they think it's so funny and cute. But I bet you if they had did the little cheesiness and like made these white people with uh some white people with some Jewish nose uh
They
and
actually have,
don't just do regular size. They gotta make it extreme.
but see that's the thing. Seth 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 does stuff like that to his own people. That's why I'm like I'm going to give it a chance because he's not a person that doesn't do it. He does it to his own people more than he ever does to us. And if he does do anything to us, he doesn't do bad. I don't hear people complaining about the skits he do with black people. He got the Cleveland show. The Cleveland show is a whole black show full of black people and a bear.
Okay. Any last words before we move on to our next topic?
I don't know. I just say give it a chance before we call it a racist team.
Okay. Um, I don't know. Oh, Father, I don't know if you since it was really late and we might have to do this another time. But I found this little bracket thing that was going to like the greatest WWE theme song, and I wanted to run it with y'all. I didn't think it was gonna be
No, save that, right? Save that. Save that.
I'm
say
about to
that.
say, Father, you got time?
I mean, yeah, but save that.
All
All
right,
right.
we're gonna save it. Okay, so with that, we're gonna go into our final thoughts, and I'm going to start with you, Q.
Hmm. Okay. Let me think. Let me think. Let me think. Let me think. I don't think I have anything. Hey, wait, wait, wait. No, I don't. I don't have anything. Yeah, I don't have a final thought tonight. I'm sipping wine right now. You know,
That's right.
Turn up.
and I'm
I
saying,
got this ice cream.
You know what I'm saying? I'm right there on the same moon as you, father. You know what I'm saying? I just hit mines. I got this little cup of wine right here. Just stay, you know what I'm saying? Mellow and focused. But
Well,
I'm
I
playing.
think y'all going the opposite direction because father said ice cream. Don't ice cream the milk cancel it out,
Yeah, I'm not.
No,
or it
go
doesn't?
go ahead, Q. I don't know what. Go ahead.
You know what I'm saying? But all right, okay. I think I do have a final thought. Uh, we need to learn to mind our business. Okay, like social media has taken away the ability to mind your damn business and worry about your damn self. I feel like too many people are worried about what somebody else is doing, what somebody else is saying, where somebody else is dressed, where they going, who they with. It does not fucking matter. It really doesn't. Worry about yourself. Stay in your own circle. Worry about your own shit before you go talking about somebody else's. Please. It's not healthy. If you're not getting paid for it, there's no reason for you to do it. Okay? Let the people who get paid for it do their profession and worry about yours. Mind your damn business. Okay? Please. That's it. It's a lot of things to be greater appreciated if y'all learn not to spoil shit and mind your damn business.
Go off.
All right, material life is on you.
I don't really have much. It's like we've been on for 3 hours and it's way past midnight. Way past.
Yeah, we just hit the 3 hour mark.
Hmm.
Okay. All right.
And I think I've been fighting for my life. So
Don't do it.
All right.
Ray,
Father.
I don't know how Ray do it because Ray don't sleep.
Man, Ray sleep in the daytime.
Like a bat.
He's a vampire, man.
All right. Father is on you.
I ain't got no motherfucking final thoughts. I'm with material life. You know what I'm saying? I want to eat this ice cream.
I hate ice cream.
No, you don't, nigga. Don't lie.
I do.
You know what's funny? I'm about to go into my freezer and look for some cookies and cream myself.
I like cookies and cream ice cream.
I do too. It was Oreos, so I'm pretty sure it's cookies. But all right. One for one, and I'm pretty sure I say this every year. Uh, I would like to thank everybody for these 6 years. This is probably one of the most consistent things I've done.
We have to
And
no, we can't do no, we have to redo that. We have to do a 6 year anniversary one. Like this can't be it.
Yeah. So you got to delete everything that just happened.
I'm not deleting everything.
Yeah, but it has to be another one where you like, send out a message so everyone knows that this is a 6 year anniversary episode. And we're gonna like, reflect and then, some special moments, you know, like there can't be this.
It-
Like this feels
Ray,
just like it was just thrown in there. Like, no, this
Ray,
can't
when the
be
Holy Spirit is talking, you better listen, nigga. The
it.
Holy Spirit is talking right now. Are you listening?
It
Hmm?
just it deserves its own episode. It doesn't deserve
Yeah,
the
man. Yeah,
justice
man.
that is
Yeah.
given.
I second that. You know what? Absolutely. And the church says amen.
and the church.
Yeah, y'all did a good job. Like y'all been holding it down for almost over 6 years or 6 years
For
plus
6 years.
right
For
now.
6 years. For 6 years. Yeah.
Yeah, but y'all been holding it down. Y'all started in school, continued on, didn't let it, didn't shut down on y'all. And like, it's a slow start, but y'all continue to remain faithful. Easy, y'all could have just did your own thing. Could have been, maintaining y'all sleep.
Ah,
Like I
ah,
couldn't.
go
Y'all
to
could easily say
bed.
Ray, like Ray. I'm sorry, dog. Like, ugh.
Hey, man, well, one of the things I always say, man, I don't blame y'all because to do this every week at 10 o'clock at night is this is dedication, man.
Mm.
Man,
It's, it's some dedication.
'Cause I feel
So
like y'all deserve a episode, there's a podcast dedicated to 6 years of greatness.
shoot, I might do it. Shoot, hell, I might do it on a Thursday. It probably gonna be later, but
god damn.
It is on Thursdays where we already be getting up by like 5 o'clock in the morning. So
Yeah, yeah. See that'd be horrible. We'll
yeah,
it
we'll
won't.
start at
It
11.
probably like started at 11 because this was started at like 10:30, and then
yeah, but on Thursdays, let's be honest, when we on Thursdays with everybody, we talk longer.
Oh yeah, it takes forever. It's amazing. I love it.
Hmm.
yeah.
And especially, ooh, what's D Wood was? Oh, this is his season right now.
Oh yeah, because I know D Wolf is reveling on all these celebrities getting hounded and arrested.
Oh yeah,
And
he
also it's election season.
Yeah,
He is the truth police.
he enjoys the demise of the evil celebrity.
Oh, he probably been you about Diddy's uh you know what is it called? Lionsgate or what is it?
the what?
Was it like Lionsgate or whatever? Like for Nixon, not Nixon.
Watergate.
Yeah. So like the Diddy Gate. So
Ah,
I was about to say Lionsgate's the studio that Tyler Perry works for, but
yeah,
what?
yeah, the Diddy Gate. This is what I know. Dude was probably tearing up the
yeah,
screens right now.
nigga, because all the footage he got, that's crazy.
you know,
Uh,
putting two to two together. Oh my gosh, he is missed. Everybody's missed though.
all right, just all right, just because we'll just call this the prelude. All right, to the 6 year.
Yeah,
I will call this the prelude to the 6 year anniversary. The next time we do it, it'll be the 6 year.
yeah. And that guy, the one that was in your class, the gay one.
Xavier.
Mm-hmm.
If he comes on, he comes on. So,
He should. We need Mark on
And
there
Shining
too.
Gate. Where's Shining Gate?
oh, you mean Clarence, Shiny Wolf?
Oh,
We need Mark on there, man.
yeah.
Uh, was it?
And I know y'all done had a lot of people come in and come out.
Yeah, yes, we did.
So Ray, you gonna have to reach out. And the title needs to say 6 year anniversary. Everybody be like, oh my gosh, I gotta show up.
All right, all right. We'll just call this the period. So let me get to my other final thought. Then, um, video games, y'all fucking up. All right, Tekken, y'all have a patch, and then y'all just fuck everything up. Wall bounces don't work. Zavina can't backwalk, and some other dumb shit that's been going on. If you go on Apex Legends, they reset it everyone's progress. So now if you had anything on there to where you either paid for shit or a bunch of custom skins and all that other stuff, it got reset it. How do I know? Because mine's got reset it, and so did everyone else's. So as far as video games go, especially those two specific things, y'all are really fucking up. Uh, yeah, please do better because people don't spend money on this. I don't. It's a free to play game, but now the cosmetics and skins. But other people like all that work just to get it erased and reset it, and yeah, I'm not doing this. This shit is kind of fucked up.
Did they credit them back the money they?
I don't. I think they're either going to fix it so that cosmetics can come back, or they're going to have to because people don't spend money.
Mm.
So hopefully that happens. So till then, I'll. mm. So that's it for today. I would like to thank the panel for jumping on as usual. I would like to thank all of y'all for listening to hear us talk our shit again. This is You Know What, Let Me Just Say podcast, and we're signing out. Peace.